Hi, this is me and my mama.
Hi.
So, I like your apron, Mom.
Thanks, darling. It's the only one I have over here.
How long do you have that one?
Oh, I bought it here sometime just because I'm a hot mess when I work. Anytime I work with flour, it's a guaranteed I'm wearing it. So it keeps me from being
That's
less
where I get that
messy.
from.
Sorry.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, Oasis, Jill, Moose, Cam, Sunny, Kaleshra. I'm so sorry, girl. Chick, Brittany, Nico, Aliax. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Thank you, Chick, for saying I look pretty. Oh, and Salariga, thank you. I'm butchering your name, girl. I'm so sorry. Hello, hello. So, as you can tell from the title, my mom and I are obviously doing a live together, and I decided while she is working on her different boo box treats, which if you want to see some pictures, I did post a couple pictures on my community tab of like some of her work that she's posted online of like the stuff she's working on. She's launching a little bakery business over in Norway, and so this is like her first real like dabble into like making products to sell. And so right now she's doing boo boxes. And then you also said you got an order for like a Halloween cake, right?
It's called it's a chocolate chip cookie cake.
Cookie cake. Oh yeah.
And that's something new that they're not familiar with here. And so, but it was an American, it was another expat, so it's another American living in Norway that ordered it. And she's like a Halloween fanatic. They actually have a haunted house, which is very unusual here in Norway.
In Norway? Oh yeah.
They turned their house into a haunted house, and they said they had over 500 visitors.
Whoa!
So yeah, she's hardcore, and she loves Halloween. So she gets her boo box tomorrow because she wanted it as soon as she could.
Cool.
And to enjoy the treats. And I'm hoping she works at a school, and so I'm hoping maybe other people might be tempted to order one.
Yeah, we gotta get you some business cards, Mama.
Well, tomorrow's the last day that I'm accepting orders because it's a short turnaround time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Halloween's coming up. Yeah, you were really crunching it with
because I'm guaranteeing delivery Thursday night. So I have a big group of people that'll be meeting me at the parking lot at the IKEA, which is not too far from here, and so they'll meet me there for that pickup. But I didn't want to have to worry about pickups on the actual Halloween day.
Right.
Here, trick-or-treating is still kind of growing, but there's a definite pro and anti-camp because a lot of folks here don't want a lot of American influence, and some are like, it's okay, it's fun, and so
and then there's also like the expats like you too who miss those aspects of American life, right?
Right. And there's also the mentality of not having a lot of sugar, and so on the weekend is usually when people have treats or cakes or desserts, but during the week they don't. But Halloween's an exception, and so the houses that are ready for it, they run out of candy because everybody knows they're the house to go to. But we live in a farm community, and we've never had any trick or treaters.
What you would call a dead end.
So, Mom, I know, and just to let chat know, my mom's gonna kind of struggle reading the chat because she's a bit further from the phone, and she's gonna be juggling her glasses while she's reading the recipe and stuff. But I wanted to let you know, someone said, "Oz, is your mom? She's beautiful." And you kind of already answered the question about if they celebrate Halloween in Norway or not, but I just wanted to make sure that I told you that.
There's a party they call Halloween Ven, when Ven is like a word for friend, so it's kind of like a modified Halloween party where it's just more of a, not necessarily getting dressed up, but having something fun something sweet to eat. And so I've got a big order from my good friend who lives in Stavanger, and I am going to be she ordered 30 cookies of the Monster Mash. And the Monster Mash is the cookie that I patterned after the Cookie Monster, but I turned him into a monster for Halloween, but a fun monster. I like silly. I don't like
Yeah, you
scary.
do silly, goofy, fun. You don't do
So
gory,
yeah, so he's got
scary.
silly doodly eyes, and then he's stuffed full of Oreo cookies and chocolate chip cookies, and dark chocolate chips and milk chocolate chips, and then at the very top I stick more cookies on the top, and so it's a little bit involved, but it's really really good. Yes, darling. Oh,
Thank you, Star. Hello, Barbie.
you gotta get a little bit closer.
Yeah,
Dad
no.
says hi.
Dad says hi. Hi, Dad.
I can see you.
So the other thing too is Sesame Street isn't a thing here, but I think they call it either Sesame Station. So it doesn't have all the characters that we're used to from Sesame Street, and it's based out of a train station. So that's the other reason Cookie Monster isn't like a thing.
Isn't familiar.
Mom, do you currently have any of like the prepped treats like in the house? Like, do you have any of the Rice Krispie treats or anything currently made that you could show?
No.
Yeah.
Because I'd love for them to see. Because your treats are so cute.
So the
I made
ones
the
that
salsa. Yum. My daughter made enchiladas and rice. Ooh. So you made the Wait. So you saying you made the mango salsa, Star Mama? Oh, and Nico says hi, Papa.
Peppo's left the room.
Oh, he has. Okay.
He's coming back, he says. So these cookies here are, the first one is the candy cane cookie. Candy corn. And you can't get candy corn here. This is what I brought back with me.
Right.
It's very, very popular. So this is small. This is the minis.
The minis,
So
yeah.
I made 3 different sizes. So this is the mini. This is the regular one. And then there's one that
in the
is
middle.
3 times this big.
Ooh.
That's the gourmet cookie. That's stuffed full of the chopped up candy corn and white chocolate, and it's really, you would think it's really sweet, but it's really not, and it has been a surprising hit with the Norwegian palate. Dad's coworkers and then some of our neighbors are like, that's so good they want more, like, so it's very popular. So this is the little mini version. So this is kind of like my way. So the Boo Box, people get 8 of all the minis, so they get 8 of these.
Oh,
and
cool.
Then
this so the Boo Box is kind of like the sampler. Then it's like a little bit of everything.
Right, it's a sample. It's meant to be a sampler so that if they like it, then they can order the ginormous jumbo cookies. This is the s'mores cookie, and inside of it is marshmallow, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and graham crackers. And graham crackers don't exist in Norway, so I learned to make them homemade. So I'm
going to be listening. I'm just going to grab some stuff, but keep talking.
And so this is the mini of the graham, and these are actually more popular than any other of the cookies. It's a new flavor, and it's been interesting to get how adventurous people are trying new things. So it's nice. Some people are okay with it, and some people are not. Mm-hmm. And then they're just like, no, I'm good. I don't need to try them. So the Monster Mash cookie, which we talked about, is so here's the little sample for the Monster Mash. So he's got this.
Oh my, I love your Monster Mash cookies.
And then he's got a little bit of an Oreo cookie here and a little bit of a chocolate chip cookie sticking out of him, but he's got a bunch of them inside too. And then this is the mini sampler for people to try. This is like a regular sized cookie. And I have a jumbo. I'll be right back to show you the jumbo.
By the way, I'm just heating up some dinner real quick because I'm going to eat before I start making the lemon bars, which are your recipe. I need my iPad. Look at my iPad for that. Did you show the Rice Krispie treats yet? Did I miss that?
Sorry, did I miss something?
I was asking if you showed the Rice Krispie treats yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
So this is the jumbo.
So cute.
So here's the little itty bitty sample size to get you hooked on the jumbo. So, and it is a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's heavy. It's
well, yeah, but I mean, it's like people eat crumble, you know.
Right. It's exactly. So they're gourmet type of cookies.
I mean, exactly. It's meant to be that kind of treat, right?
Right. Now, I don't have any completed Rice Krispie treats yet. That's going to be part of what I'm working on tonight. I've got the pan ready. I've got a batch of the Rice Krispie treats that are just waiting for me to cut them up and then decorate them with the silly monster eyes and all the different activities. So that's on the agenda for tonight. So I've got a lot to do, and I'm trying to stay focused without stressing, trying to prioritize and stay on track.
So I'm sorry I keep harping on it because I think my favorite treat, besides probably the Monster Mash cookie, is the Rice Krispie treats. I just think they're adorable. So are you planning on decorating those like while we're live?
Absolutely.
Yes!
They'll be a quick thing, and I just I need to package them and get them ready to go.
So there's lots of so cute. Those are so cute. Looks amazing. She's so talented. Yes, she is. Wow, love those. So cute. Yamino, not drop it with the shrimp, my guy. Bro, I wish I could stay in here. Oh, I wish you could too. But I have to go to CCD, and I wish I could. You can always catch the replay, hon. So yeah.
I have a new recipe that I'm going to be experimenting with, and I just now thought maybe this wasn't a good idea because I have to like run my mixer for like 7 minutes or more.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
If it's really loud, you can just hit on the side. There's a little microphone icon that you can click to mute. Like if it's unbearable, I'll just tell you to mute while you're doing it, and I'll just talk to the chat. Like it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm very excited. I got a new food scale. My other food scale broke.
Oh.
This one I paid way more than I wanted to, but I really like it because
wow.
My old food scale, whenever you put a bowl in front of it, you could hardly see the display. And this
it's to the side.
It's to the side, and it's backlit, and I love it. And it has a little one, which I don't know why, but anyway, I might need a little scale, but usually I'm using this one all the time. And I've really gotten used to switching over from using measuring cups to using the food scale. So most of my recipes I've converted to grams because it's just
it's very consistent that way. Yeah.
Well, and it's less cleanup because I don't have to clean out the measuring cups, and I kind of like that. Yeah, you know.
That's thinking in 2005. Let me see. So, someone earlier asked if you're Italian. So, no, she is half Hispanic. So, but she's not. We're not Italian.
No.
We're all dolled up so beautiful. Thank you. I wish I could order a box from Mama Jean. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna ever really be able to figure out like the shipping side of things. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah,
well, I've sent off packages in Norway, but I haven't. And then we have some friends in the UK we're gonna send to, and your dad wants me to experiment sending it to you all, but our postal system here is kind of.
I mean, maybe we should do a test run because I mean, if people are willing to pay the shipping costs, even if they're kind of insane, it would be nice to know it's possible.
That's true, but yes, but the thing with shipping, well, I think receiving is more of a gamble because it's just Yeah, the postal system here is, especially when you're bringing in things, there's so many restrictions and so many rules, and so it can be daunting. And I've heard horror stories of things not showing up for months. So,
Yeah.
all right, so I'm gonna start following. This is a new recipe. I have a tried and true royal icing recipe, but this one sounds so much better, and so I'm going to give it a try. And it's so quick and easy. If it doesn't turn out, then I'll just go back to my old standby.
Oh, so you're
Because
experimenting with a recipe you haven't used? Is that right?
yes, I am.
Ooh.
So this recipe, normally the royal icing that I make, I just use egg whites. This one has got the meringue powder, which I've never used before, and I ordered this online. This is the Wilton brand meringue powder, and I've never used it, but it's supposed to give it a more stabilized, shiny surface so that it doesn't stick to anything, and so it's supposed to be really delicious as well because I'm adding something called butter essence, which I've never done before. So
Oh, we have butter
again,
extract. I bought it. We have some.
oh,
It can be.
yeah,
You need to be really light-handed with it, otherwise it gets a little chemically and weird. I don't know what brand you got. I got a good brand of it. You just
I got,
want to
yeah, Lorian is the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lorian is my way.
I use Watkins, like, because this is my baking vanilla, and I have a butter extract. Amanda, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my gosh, that's so generous of you. Thank you. Amanda says, whatever Mama Jean is making, here's for some shopping. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so she was explaining earlier, I think you got here, for shipping. It's to go towards the shipping cost. It's so sweet. Yeah. So I don't know if you were here earlier when my mom was talking about all the treats and stuff that she's been making for Halloween. I'm really excited to see what you got planned for Christmas. Whew. I'm very excited because that's my jam personally. I'm just making what I made for dinner last night, but with chicken instead of shrimp. We have leftover rotisserie chicken. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nyla. Thank you. But I'm just gonna eat dinner first, and then I'll get started on my lemon bars at some point.
So I'm just going to share a little bit of the challenges of finding ingredients here. So at home in the U.S., you can buy big bags of powdered sugar. This was 500 grams, and this is the only option for confectioner powdered sugar here. And so it's a challenge. So my recipe calls for 2 pounds, which is way more than I need. So I'm going to do a half of a recipe because I'm testing it. But 500 grams is not even
have
close.
a food processor or a blender in Norway?
I have a I have a food processor in my KitchenAid.
Have you tried making your own powdered sugar?
No, and I kind of have an attitude about that because
Okay.
because that's what everybody tells you when you move here, because you can't find a good bagel. They don't know how to make bagels. English muffins. There's so many things here that you have to make homemade. Cornbread, because they don't. It's just not part of their culture, and so we have some Facebook groups where people will go, "Hey, does anybody know where you can find graham crackers?" No graham crackers are in this country. They don't understand that flavor. Now they understand pepper. Honey, what's pepper cracker? Gingerbread. I think it's what they call gingerbread. Anyway, but it's not the same. And so I learned to make the graham crackers. Gingerbread, yeah. So I learned to make the graham crackers to get that s'mores that flavor with the s'mores, and so. Anyhow,
I mean, and I get having an attitude about that for sure because it's like really frustrating.
Yeah, and it's okay and fun and adventurous in the beginning, but after a while you're like, seriously, another challenge, seriously. And sometimes I'm up for the adventure, and sometimes I just want to open up a package and have it be ready for me. So
that's why, I'm just thinking in like solution based. vibes, but
Yep.
it's like if you were to get like a big bag of sugar and do like a big batch and buy a container that you can
Yeah. I hear ya.
do it because it'll keep for a long time.
Good point. That's a very good point. And if I ever get a sale on sugar, that might be something I can do. But yeah.
Has Dad seen these?
I've seen what?
These Diet Coke limes that we have in America right now?
I don't know if you see them. They're not here, that's for sure.
Because I know you don't really care much for lime in your Diet Coke.
No, and Dad's pretty much kind of more lemon anymore, but Dad, he'll drink it up, anything like that.
Well, Dad, I'll tell you, I know you. You're gonna just want to add more lime to it anyways, so you're not missing much. But
do you like it?
Yeah, it's good. But like I actually just saw a news article. They're making the Diet Coke Cherry permanent, and I haven't tried that one yet, so I'm gonna try that one.
But, I think I like that. Didn't we buy that for a while? Whenever they had it in Coke Zero.
No, that's Coke Zero. They made a Diet Coke Cherry.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna probably be better.
Have you compared it?
I haven't gotten to buy the Diet Coke Cherry yet.
Okay.
Star Mama says 1 tablespoon cornstarch to 1 cup of sugar in a food processor or blender until fine and powdered. I've never heard of that before. Are you supposed to add cornstarch for powdered sugar? I didn't know that.
I think so. I think I remember hearing that, but I'd be afraid of the mess I'd make because you know me when I get working with flour.
Yeah, no, you definitely will just need to make sure you got the apron.
I always wear it. Oh, the apron will just get, yeah. Okay, so there's 1 pound.
The chicken breast is dry. I mean, of course it is.
Sugar. Now I need. I need.
Cornstarch is in powdered sugar. The more you know.
1.5 tablespoons of meringue powder. So I got the cookies, the sugar cookies made. I don't know if you can see them. I'll see if I can get this off here without. Okay, there we go. You see the sugar cookies. There we go. There's the pumpkins.
So, Mama, when you're on your phone, if you want to turn the phone towards your face for a second.
Yes.
Do you see the little bar on the side? It looks like a little action menu. It should be on the right side of your phone.
Yeah.
The very top icon with the 2 little lines kind of like in a circle. Click that.
Yeah. Oh, the flipper. Okay.
Yep. Now point at the cookies. There you go.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, don't apologize.
You got to educate. You got to educate your mom. So we've got the pumpkins.
If you need it, sorry, Mom, real quick. If you need it, directly under that is your mute button.
Okay.
So anyway, but go ahead.
All right. So these are. I'm not doing all these tonight. I'm just going to do a few, and there'll always be a few that won't work out well. So, there's the learning curve when you're figuring out your royal icing consistencies are a huge learning curve that I'm learning with that. So, all right, let's figure this out.
Thank you so much, Joanna, and I'll call you No Money. Yeah, the cookies do look good. My mom makes a mean sugar cookie.
Oh, I think I turned you down by mistake. Hang on.
Yeah, that'll happen going in and out of the tripod sometimes. You just gotta be mindful of the placement.
Okay. This is like, a country mouse learning how to be in the city.
That's a cute metaphor.
I'm glad you're patient. Okay,
we're just here to hang out and have fun, Mom.
Thanks, darling.
And chat, I'm gonna be trying to talking with you guys too, making sure I'm responding to some comments. But when I'm live with my mom and dad or other people, I don't want to be constantly cutting them off to like talk chat. So I'm gonna try to manage that to the best that I can. But I just wanted to say that.
So, the third cup of water.
Feral Mom says I'm a baker too. I do buy pies and cookies and all the things. When's the last time you made a pie, Mom?
So I made a lot of chicken pot pies.
Oh yes, you did. Those were so good.
And then last fall I made a bunch of apple.
Oh God!
Your dad's moaning in the other room of how good those were. So yeah, I made a bunch of apple pies and pumpkin pies, and they weren't a big hit here because. Go ahead.
No, all I was gonna say is I just would like to file a complaint that you didn't make me any apple pies when you were here. I find that very rude, and how dare you? I'm kidding.
So
go ahead.
The event I took them to, I brought most of them back home, which is unusual because apple is a common. They put apples in their pastries and that kind of thing, and apple cake is something that's a common thing here. So yeah, I mean, I toned down the sugar because the Norwegian palate and mine's adjusted too. So when I go back to the U.S., a lot of things are just way too sweet for me. So I modify a lot of my recipes to not be as sugary or as sweet.
That's smart. Yeah.
And but yeah, and then but actually the word pie is just not part of the makeup. Yeah, like it's just not. I had to bring my pie pans back with me from the U.S. because I couldn't find them in the stores here. So
wow.
Yeah, that's just another example. Oh, do you remember those? Hang on.
Erin, to ask your question, I'm eating guacamole with chicken and a lime crema I made with Greek yogurt and cilantro lime rice that I made.
So you remember how I brought these back from Sam's Club because I wanted some nice pans because I didn't want to pay almost $50 for one of these here.
Wow.
It doesn't fit in my oven. Their ovens are not the standard as ours. These are too big. They don't fit. So let me show you the pan that I have. And I only just got this because I happened to find them on clearance. They're normally for sale for $30. And I wasn't gonna pay $30 for one when I needed more. So you can see how much smaller it is. So this is the size of my oven. So anywho, these happen to be on markdown and clearance. And I only paid, I don't know, it was like a quarter of the price, and I was delirious. I came home skipping, and because let me tell you,
I know you wouldn't deal. Mm-hmm.
I've been here this many years without having a pan, a cookie sheet with a rim on it. I only have one that's just a flat, and I don't like it, and I just can't use it for what you need a good cookie sheet for. So I was really happy when I found that.
NW says I make a good steak pie with brown gravy from the UK. That does sound good. And my parents moved to Norway because my dad got a job out there about 10 years ago.
So we use those pans that don't fit in the oven for other things, like when Dad's cooking on the grill, I'll put the stuff on the meats and season them up for him to do that.
Okay. Thank you, Jill.
Let's see. Add. All right. Where'd my glasses? There's my eyeballs. Okay. Add the water. And the corn syrup and the butter emulsion, and vanilla.
I'm really excited to make the lemon bars. I haven't. I can't remember the last time you made the lemon bars. It wasn't this last visit. You might have made them the visit before that. I don't remember.
But
yeah, it just depends on timing and everything.
So how in the world do you land a job in Norway? Well, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail because of like privacy concerns and stuff, but what I will say is my dad worked with a specific type of product and he was like one of the only people in the world that could like train people on it. So he would literally travel the world. And he was specifically very sought after by Norway. He also had some big offers from other places for this related to that job. And then once he got hired and moved there, I think there's been some changes in his role, but that's all I'm gonna share because of like privacy. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into specifics, but they basically like made an offer he couldn't refuse. They think they basically like paid for him to all the stuff for him to move there and everything, right?
No.
No, oh okay. That was what I remember happening.
No,
But I
no,
might have been 10 years.
they had no. Dad and I moved here with 2 suitcases each.
Really?
Yeah, 2 suitcases. Now they did hire a relocation company to help
By
with
the way,
all the
I'm sorry
the
to cut you off. I just need to say, just be really careful about details with
Okay,
stuff.
well, they just hired a company. There's companies that help you do the relocation paperwork, navigate the bureaucracy, which is very overwhelming because it's in, not in our native language. And also bureaucracy, our government world around is confusing as heck. So,
Okay.
but we were fortunate that they helped with get us settled, but no. No. It was just what we could fit in 2 suitcases apiece. Okay, so
Okay, I remembered that wrong. But I mean,
so
I wasn't the one that moved there. You know what I mean? So
right. So I'm hoping this powdered sugar doesn't fly everywhere. Oh, good. Okay,
yeah, that's
I'm
why
all
you just
right.
go to the very first little knob, Mama.
How is that for sound? Is that loud?
Oh, it's not loud at all. If anybody
Okay.
has any complaints, let me know in the chat. But
I can't. Okay.
do you have any family Halloween traditions? Not really. I mean, my mom likes to like decorate. Like the last time she was here for Halloween, she made like the cutest like little scarecrow pumpkin headed guy that sat in our we have like two white like rocking kind of chairs out on our front porch.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker.
Cracker Barrel rocking chairs.
This is such a nice chill vibe with mom. Yeah, I love it. Hello, Banana Brainy.
Okay.
Yeah, someone says I have earbuds in and it's fine for me. Yeah, it's not loud at all to me, mom.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, Jill, I'm very excited. So you might have already explained this, but what's the biggest difference between the royal icing recipes that you're trying out?
Well, a basic royal icing is just egg whites, confectioner sugar, and water, and that's pretty much it. Some people will add vanilla. This recipe adds a touch, like an eighth of a cup of corn syrup, which I've never done that before, meringue powder, which I've never worked with meringue powder before, and it uses that butter. It's called a butter emulsion here. So
Okay, yeah, when you were talking about that extract earlier, yeah.
it doesn't say extract here. So this is the Lorand brand that I ordered online. You can't find it in stores here, but there is a few places that I can order it. I think I might have ordered this Amazon.com because it was one of the few things that they would ship to Norway. So that's part of the challenge too. Is we can get that, but they very much the Norwegian government really is very strict about what can be imported.
So someone asked in the chat any favorite Halloween costumes, and I'm actually really curious. I know you haven't dressed up in a long time, but like in your lifetime, do you have any memories of like a specific favorite Halloween costume that you've ever worn?
For me,
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
um, my mind always goes. So when I was growing up by a single mom, it was pretty much we were hobos or ghosts, or we had those funky plastic masks if you were lucky. If we were lucky to get a mask, otherwise, witches and hobos and ghosts because it was whatever we could find around the house. So it was important to me when you guys were growing up that I really encouraged you to be creative with what you wanted, and I figured out how to make it. So when you asked me about that, I immediately thought of the Pikachu costume for Levi, and the well, he wore Superman about 4 years in a row. In fact, I had to keep buying larger sweatshirts to change the emblem out of. And then you really liked the what was that show where we were dressing up in togas? The Greek.
That was Michigan. I don't remember that.
It was a very popular Disney show.
I thought I was Cleopatra that year.
Yeah, I mean I can't remember the name of that Disney show. It's got that. Oh, you know me.
I wish I remembered.
But you and Marcy, you were matching, so you were still at the age where you didn't mind.
Someone guessed Emperor's New Groove.
Yes, that's it.
Was it really?
Yes, that's it. So let's see, half a teaspoon.
Oh, cool. Because we were also guessing Hercules and Dave the Barbarian.
Oh, maybe it was Hercules. Yeah, no, it was Hercules had all the did they both have?
Yeah, I don't think because I don't think it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd
have to find a picture of the costume.
Yeah.
I think the time frame that we're thinking on, Lindy, was before Dave the Barbarian. I think that was when I was a little older.
You were like second grade, I think.
Yeah. I moved to Georgia like right when I turned like 8 or 9.
And Marcy was Ash several years in a row. She was Ash. So that's.
I like how I asked you about what your favorite costume was, and then you don't.
I know, but my mind automatically goes to you guys, and so.
Did you ever dress up as an adult, like when you were a younger adult, and we were going to like church events and stuff? Did you ever dress up?
Yeah. Oh, Cat in the Hat. That was a fun one. I did
that one too. Did we do that the same year?
No, you used my.
I used your costume. Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, I got away with it for a couple of years.
I remember I was like a teenager.
You made for us when we went.
Oh yeah, we did have a church. Well, oh yeah, so I just hear Dad and I costume. His was a T-shirt where I made a road and put a plastic fork in the middle of it, so he was a fork in the road, and I was an Air 404 page not found. Very, very inexpensive, simple things to come up with here.
Did you take pictures of it?
Yeah, I have photos. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Don't ask me to find them. Well, they're on my Facebook. They're somewhere on my Facebook page. Okay, I'm cranking this up a little bit.
Okay. Oh.
Is that loud?
It's not loud. It was just a little high pitched. But when you talk, you can't really hear it.
Okay.
Like when somebody's talking. But Fine Phil says, "Will Dad make a special appearance?" He did at the very beginning, but I'm sure he will again. I have a question for your parents. Is living in a new country tough, like changing the culture?
Oh yes.
Mom, I feel like you, especially early on, you dealt with like a lot of hi Dad. You dealt with a lot of
how's everybody doing?
You know, it's tough. It's tough when it's not your native language. Okay. Okay.
Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't hear you, Mom. That's why I was like, anyway. My dad does not have a mullet. He has like downed off hair. That's what I say. He's got really long hair. Yes, this is my mama. Your parents are not what I expected, but OMG, they're so cute. Yeah,
So
my dad, when he was like he had a dramatic aesthetic change. When did that start? Do you remember? Was it like 5 years ago?
What, darling?
When Dad had the dramatic aesthetic change. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I just spit out some food.
You mean when Dad started growing his hair out?
Yeah, that's kind of when it started.
So, COVID.
Yeah.
So our entire marriage, when we first were married, he was in the military, and he's always wanted to have long hair. And then after he got out of the military and he was a paramedic, it really wasn't convenient. And then when he got a job working, in a corporate environment, I said, no, you can't have long hair because you've got to be professional looking. And so after we'd moved here and COVID happened, and he was like, I'm like, grow your hair out, and he really likes it, and it's something he's always wanted to do. So I just have to keep on him about keeping it trimmed up, and I prefer it when he pulls it back in a ponytail, because when it's flying around, I don't know. I think he looks very handsome with it pulled back in a ponytail. So.
How long have y'all been married?
Oh, I'm terrible about the math. Eric, how long have we been married? 38 years. Yeah, I'm terrible about that. He keeps track of it. Okay.
Joanne says he's a keeper, Mama Jean.
I agree with you, Joanne. He is. I have my own personal geek, techno geek. Whenever I have a technical problem, he's there to the rescue. Well, actually, his nickname is Mr. Fix-It, so I have to be careful not to tell him if I'm having a concern or a problem, because he's going to want to fix it before I, discussed how I want to handle whatever that is. But no. So yeah, Norway's a beautiful country to live in, and there's a lot of really wonderful people. Some people accuse the Nordic people of being a little cold or rude, and they're really not. They're very, very friendly and warm-hearted. But the culture here is to be very respectful of everybody's space and privacy. And so if they don't know you, they're not going to smile at you. They're not going to look you in the eye. They're not going to hold the door for you. We're all independent people here, and we all need to take care of our own business. And Dad warned me when I first moved here. He goes, be prepared for doors to be flying in your face because people aren't going to hold the doors. I mean, it was quite a contrast from moving here from North Georgia. So.
Real quick, Coffee said, "Wow, congratulations! You've been married as long as I've been breathing." And hello, Thiago. Good to see you. And NW says, "Wow, that's a long time. Here's so many more." That's so beautiful.
It sounds really long, but it doesn't feel it. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's really weird. It's like, it just 38 years seems really like, wow, we're old folks, but it's just flown by and it just doesn't feel it.
So, Mom, you don't have to answer this, but someone said, "Can I ask an age range for Mama Jean, like under 55?"
I just turned the big 60 this summer, and it's not. I'm not excited about that number. I don't feel it, because to me, 60's old, but I don't feel old, and so I mean, we all have the aches and pains and health concerns, but my spirit and I feel.
Lisa says that she thought you were 53.
Well, that's kind. I appreciate that. I think there was about 5 years there where I could pass pretty much for that for a while, but recently I feel like I kind of tipped the edge over, and I'm looking a little bit more challenged with that. But yeah, I feel like in my spirit I'm like early 30s. It's kind of like where my head is, and um, yeah, I would say that early 30s sounds good to me.
Thank you, Tiago and Michelle. I want to just thank everybody who's like saying like that I look cute, pretty, and all that. I just want to thank you guys.
You do. Your makeup's awesome.
Thank you, Mama.
Love it.
Mama Jean, do you feel any older? Huh? Do you feel any older than 18? I'm 38 and still feel like a baby. My mama said you don't ever feel old.
Oh. Well, I think what the key thing is to keep learning, to keep moving. Use it or you lose it. However, my brain keeps dropping stuff without checking with me first all the time. So, but then I've read and I've heard when you're learning a second language, and a lot of other expats will tell me this, you start dropping some of your native words, and you're like, what's the word for? And so it's kind of a common thing where you'll ask somebody, what's the word? And then you'll use the Norwegian word, like, what's the English word for something? It's like, it, you just can't find it because your brain's going,
Wow.
we're focusing on Norse. So. Okay, I'm talking too much. I gotta get some stuff.
You're good. I actually need to go grab the iPad, and then I'll have to start collecting the ingredients. I did find the parchment paper. Thank you. I
Good job.
I wish I wish we had like a normal size parchment paper so we could keep it with the aluminum foil and cling wrap, because it's huge.
It is, but it's very simple to use when you've got the pans they fit into. However, bottom drawer, I believe, is where there is wax paper. So I don't know if you want to use that or not, but that wax paper is from when Grandma was there. So
can you use wax paper instead of parchment paper? What's the difference?
yeah, I think you can. I think wax paper, I need help here, folks, is good for freezer, but I'm not exactly sure. But it's old school. They've done away. Wax papers, one of the projects when I was growing up was you could go outside and pick up a wonderful, colorful leaf, put it between two wax sheets of paper and an iron, and it would laminate it. That was one of the things we did growing up. It's a cheap, free fall activity with a
I
beautiful
wouldn't
fall.
bake wax paper. Okay, so it's not interchangeable then. Okay.
Thanks, guys. I wasn't sure.
Okay. Thank you, Warby. I speak two languages, and I always say the second one inside my head after I said the English word out loud. Interesting. Yeah, don't put wax paper in the oven. That seems to be. I feel the same, and I'm in my 20s. The same thing. Your brain knows it, that a word is there, but you have to think about it, not age to stress. I mean, I think it can be interchangeable with that loon light, but yeah, I mean, I deal with like a lot of stress issues and stuff, so I relate and experience that same thing similarly. I think sometimes like the reasons and the exacts of the experience can vary, person to person, right? Let's see. Hello, Chantel. Yeah, so they're saying I'd worry it would melt in the oven. Yeah, it could start a fire. So, okay, don't use wax paper in the oven. That was kind of, I think, what I had in my head. So I was like, I never used it that way. Menopause messes with your brain big time. Rosie, did you feel okay about your parents moving? Do we need to drag up stuff from a decade ago? I'm over it now.
But
But
also, just to clarify,
I'll answer it honestly. At the time, I was really pissed at my dad. I was really mad at my dad. I was. I got over it.
Rosie, just to clarify, we were only thinking we were going to be here for a short project.
Yeah, I know.
3 to 5 years. But after a couple of years, Dad's like, the work-life balance.
I think at the time, like, I didn't believe that. I guess, like, I think intuitionally, I just was like, I knew that like, wasn't gonna happen. Or, like, that's how I felt. Like, and sometimes, like, intuition's wrong, right? But, like, at the time, I think because again, this happened when I was between the ages of, like, 18 and 22, roughly. If I'm remembering, I might have been 23. The exact year and stuff, like, I don't remember how all that played out, but it was, like, very early 20s, when I was a lot younger, and I just, honestly, at the time, I felt like my dad was taking my mom away from me. Like, if I'm just gonna answer it how I felt, honestly. And then it just took some time for me to get used to it, to get over it, and to understand, like, my parents are grown adults, they have grown kids, like, it's well within his right to take an opportunity like that if he wants, and because it's just like I kind of knew how um my mom was feeling at the time, and I knew that my mom was doing it for my dad, right? So I had my initial reaction was just kind of like anger, and there's also like other layers and stuff there that I'm not getting into on the internet. But I don't feel that way anymore, and I haven't for a long time. And and ultimately, I'm entitled to my feelings, but that doesn't change like the reality of it or make it anybody's like fault once I kind of got over that, But 2014. Yeah, okay. So I was about 20 to 23 then. Okay, I was pretty on the nose. Yeah. 22, 23. Yeah, because I'm 91. So anyway. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, yeah, I'm right. Cool. Thanks, Dad. Was it not an option for you to go with them? No, it wasn't an option. I didn't want to go. I'm not really interested in like the reality of living outside of the States. For me, like what that would be like. I can't imagine. Besides like maybe Canada, wanting to live anywhere else just because of like language barriers and stuff.
Well, and like with most Americans, we don't leave U.S. because the U.S. is so huge.
Yeah.
And I got my passport to move to Norway. So I mean, like my only travel was Canada because I grew up in Michigan, and that was not really travel. It was your neighbor. So.
Thank you, Mary. Aurora, the reality would be, I mean, it would be difficult for someone of my size to live outside of America. I mean, that's the reality of it. It's not easy here either. So, and just like I struggle with stress, and I just don't feel like I would handle culture shock well. I don't think it would go well for me. So, and it's just the bottom line is like it's not something that I want, and I wasn't invited. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't something that was ever on the table, and I didn't want it to be on the table, right? So,
well, yeah, and it was only temporary initially. So.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it was going to be for, you said 3 to 5 years, and yeah, I think that's a pretty personal choice. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys put together. Yeah, I'm rambling. Let me go grab the iPad and let's get chefy.
I'm really only going to focus on doing a few cookies.
I'm not in all chat. I'm in top chat. I've been missing stuff. Hold on, I fixed that.
I did not know that was an option. That's
Well, it's okay.
terrible.
I'm managing the chat for you, remember?
I know, but I didn't know that was an option. Okay.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit. When push comes to shove, you can handle a lot. Well, that's really sweet, Dovey. Thank you. You should wear the white hat with the bow to bake. It's fancy. I need to find it. I don't know where it's at right now. I think Malaysia can also order from Amazon UK, Amazon Sweden, or Germany. They ship to Norway. Wait, no, I think Malayan. Malana. Dad, if you want to check out Lisa's comment and look it further into that, feel free. Oh, you're supposed to say Mama Jean. Oh, I think Mama Jean can also order from Amazon UK, Amazon Sweden, or Germany. They ship to the Norway.
So yeah, we initially we only could order from Germany, Amazon.de. But 2 years ago they opened up Amazon.com, but with a lot of restrictions.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha, Dad. Yeah, and yeah, Dad. That's why I felt comfortable saying that, because that's like dead in the water, old stuff that's been long resolved. But did you ask your mom about the rice she buys? Well, I didn't feel the need to because just Jamie yesterday told me in the chat like she found it on Amazon, so I was like, okay, cool. Then I went and found it. So she said it was like $35. On my end, it was $39 or about $40, like $39.40, because we're out of the 15-pound bag of rice. And so I texted Levi about it today, and I said, hey, just heads up, like if you want to get this it's the short grain rice that you get for him. I was like, if you want to go ahead and get it, like, that's fine, but I can order it for you. Just go ahead and, like, shoot over the money. Or we can buy cheaper rice from Walmart. And he was like, the cheaper stuff will be fine. And I was like, okay, good. Because, like, I mean, I love that rice. It's delicious, but, like, it's really expensive.
It's not the same as regular rice from Walmart.
It's not, but $40
No, it's a definite treat. And I think
he doesn't want to pay for it, and honestly, I'm fine with either kind of rice.
Well, I think I paid $50
from Amazon. I found it on Amazon for about $10 cheaper from wherever you bought it.
So, honey, if you go through Amazon, you'll see my history. That's where I get it from.
Oh, well, I'll show. Maybe the price dropped. I don't know.
Okay, well that would be nice.
It's so stupid how Amazon changes the price depending on who is looking sometimes. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Norway gets very cold. Yes, bananas, it does. The chef hat is so cute. Thank you. What's Mama Jean's favorite Norwegian food?
Hang on, I'm coming back.
Oh.
What's Mama Jean's what?
All right, chat. I appreciate y'all. I am trying to keep tabs on it, but I always feel guilty when I'm not as like interactive with my chat. I don't know.
What's my favorite what?
Norwegian food. I know you're not a big fan. Period.
So I do have a problem with bread. From anywhere in the world, it's a problem. But they have a wonderful Christmas bread. It's called julekake, and it's really nothing fabulous. But toasted with butter on it, it's really good. They use cardamom a lot here in their baking. I'm so excited! I finally got my scribe tool. I'm so excited it came. So a scribe tool I learned helps you with dealing with royal icing and getting rid of like any bubbles or getting it to settle easily. And this is a scribe. Oh my goodness. There we go. So it's just basically a little needle. And it helps you with all the little details on your cookies. So I've been using a toothpick, and trust me, it's been frustrating. So I feel like
that'll probably help your hands more because it's a better thing to grip.
Right, because it's farther. Yes, I'm hoping it will do that as well. Okay.
Yeah, say that smile said her fave is nothing. Yeah, I mean, Norway, they eat like a lot of very savory foods. They eat things like herring and licorice, things that are just not really within the palate of like me and my mom. But they also and they eat a lot. Like I think she mentioned the bread, like the bread and cheese. Um, am I right, Mom? Because I'm going based off what you've told me.
Yeah. So the challenge here is like their sandwiches are always open face, 99% of the time, and they have a smear of butter or mayo, cheese, and one little thin slice of ham or something, and so it's a heavy carb food and not a lot of protein unless you're eating fish. So fish is a big thing, but like lunches are typically cold. They're not. It's kind of unusual. Dad told me when we first moved here because I would be packing his lunches. Like there's no microwave in the work lounge or something because it's just not the custom. So
Walmart carries a great Asian rice brand called Botan Calrose Rice, 20 pounds for like $27.
is
It's
it short
excellent.
grain?
Is it short grain? I don't know. That's a good question. Hey Luna, you're talking to my dad right now. So Medic Geek is my dad. So he's not being sarcastic. He was just responding to what you said.
And he's a mod.
Yeah, and he's also a moderator on my channel. So everything's fine. He was responding to something you said about him. So I'm not sure if you're just not aware that that's my dad. So I don't understand what's going on in the chat right now. I didn't finish my lunch, but it's okay. Or my dinner. Because YouTube is being annoying. Yeah, no, that's my dad. So you're good. But yeah, it used to say Papa. So you'd have to change like your actual username on YouTube, which is possible. I just don't know how. You could change it to like Papa or something, and then it'll show as Papa. Right now, Papa. It shows as Medic Geek, which is because he's a geek and he literally was like an EMT.
Paramedic.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say I forget this. We are in top chat. What a pain instead of live chat. Yeah, you have to change the setting, but I swear it's like I changed the setting, and then it still doesn't. It only still shows me top chat. It's freaking frustrating. Yeah, it changed everybody to their @ signs, which is like supposed to help with the impersonation stuff that some people are doing. Your mom's got me feeling like getting my baking stuff out at 11 p.m. Maybe this weekend I'll dust off the baking books. Yes, you should, NW. And I'm about to get baking too. I've been like talking too much. Let me put this in the trash. Oh, let me not throw away a fork. Put this in the trash, in the fridge, and let me grab the iPad stuff. So you can just entertain the masses if you want, Ma.
Okay. Oh, I got too many towels going on here. Okay, and I need another one. So it is just after midnight here in Norway, and one of the advantages of having a home baking business is
I fucked up.
Rosalind.
You know what you told me to do earlier, Mom? When we were talking about the recipe that you said was an important thing to do to make sure that I could make lemon bars? I didn't do it.
You didn't set the water. You didn't set the butter out.
I sure didn't. Told myself 20 times.
Well, there's a hack that you can do. You can, sweetie.
I know, I'm fine. I'm grabbing ingredients. I'm fine. I'm being dramatic.
Take the eggs out right now, and then the butter, you can cube it up small, and just set it out for 15 minutes or so. And then once you put it under the mixer, it will soften up enough. But you're making the shortbread crust, and shortbread crusts are usually cold butter. So, but this
I'm just
recipe
annoyed.
is tried and true. I don't blame you. I do the same thing to myself when I do something like that.
1 stick is a half cup. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Madison. Yeah, Jen also said cut the butter into cubes. I know you specifically told me, and I remember I said it to myself, like,
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating, over 20 times. And then I got distracted and I forgot. It just didn't follow through.
You're not alone, darling. That's just life.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
I'm sorry to tell you, it gets worse when you get older. I need a damp cloth.
I almost want to get a new email. I don't know how to stop getting all this like spam. I had to scroll like multiple pages, and you sent me the email earlier this morning.
Wow.
Okay, so I forgot to grab the flour. I've got salt and baking powder over here. I've got the sugars. I've got the butter. I've got the eggs.
Got the lemon juicer?
And I grabbed the juicer and the pan and the lemons already. Yeah, I just need to
good.
go grab the flour real quick. Alright, well, I'm just going to dilly-dally for a little bit before I get started then. I'm going to cut up the butter and just set it on a paper plate. I won't wait like forever, but I'm gonna just take a beat. I'm 74 and it gets crazy when you forget after looking 20 times. Yeah. Let me turn off the camera real quick. Okay. Pujita, I've tried that multiple times. Camera's off. So you can come on in. I'm live with Mom right now. She's actually on camera if you want to like say hi.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, you getting home?
Yep.
Well, welcome back, handsome. Love you.
Love you too.
Did you buy stuff? Is that a receipt? Do you need to?
Oh, I just got my oil change.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you were going to be going in and out or not. Okay.
Are y'all keeping up with your fetch?
I stopped doing that.
I knew the answer. I was just razzing you.
Love you, Mom.
You know, it's free stuff. That's all I'm saying. I keep letting you know. You're spending the money anyway, so, you know.
I know.
It's just a scan. It's just a photo.
Not which child is your favorite.
What?
Someone asked which child is your favorite.
Oh, that's not a nice question to ask.
Yeah.
And it depends on the day. No, I'm kidding. Now, what I love about roses, one of the many things, is, well, there's so many things, but she's my go-to person to help me understand. Whoa, I think I put too much black dye in this. She is my go-to person to understand. I'm learning social media, but also she's much braver than I am when it comes to being willing to put herself out there, because I couldn't do what she does. I couldn't deal. I get really bent out of shape with just the trolls that work their way into our chat. And I can't comprehend these reaction channels and all the ugliness that is out there when she's just trying to live her best life. And yeah, I'm very hesitant about even being on here with her because I don't want to say the wrong thing and have her be targeted, or me be targeted. And so yeah, it's it's a concern. It's a concern. But yeah, but Rose is my go-to for a lot of things. She still hasn't taught me how to do makeup, but she's tried, and she's
that's
tried to.
not for lack of trying, Mom.
Yeah, I haven't been successful with it, and because it's a lot of work, and I'm like, yeah, okay, well, I love my husband, and he loves me, and I like to look good for myself and for him, but sometimes I don't really think it's necessary to spend all that money and all that time. But that's me.
And I would just like to, I guess, add as like a small clarifier. This live today was actually, was it your idea or Dad's idea?
Dad's.
And I was like, and then because
She's hot just the way she is.
Hey,
Dad, that's too much. That's too much.
Bye.
Don't do that. That's too much. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm living this life too, and
you said you were going to clarify something, darling.
yeah, it's like I guess I just wanted to ask, like, because you do want to be on these lives, but you just
it was Dad. Yeah, you said it was Dad's idea, and yes, I do because it's
Yeah, Thiago. You know how many times I told my parents to get a room? Good God, love them, but good God, they like each other too much. Like, ugh, you're gross.
Yes, that was a very common refrain, especially when you were walking through the kitchen as a teenager, and Dad and I were in the gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too much. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, but yeah. So, and that was really nice, Mom, because my mom told me earlier today when we were talking, like before, because I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do a cooking live today, if I was gonna do something else, and they came to me with the idea, and then my mom was talking to me about how she was watching my live yesterday, and how she was trying to like find my channel. And I guess she was like manually searching instead of like just going to her subscriptions. And she was telling me like for the first time ever she saw like reaction channel thumbnails and videos and stuff. And it just I'm gonna follow up with you on that, Mom, because I want to make sure that you know how to find me without coming across that stuff, because I just don't think it happens.
Yeah, but normally you pop up on my
I know
feed.
it depends. It depends
But
on
the algorithm or whatever, it's screwed.
So.
And so I just started typing your name in, and I couldn't believe how many there were, and I was like, don't read. I just keep scrolling and looking for your face, and then you finally popped up. But then I thought, if that happens to me, then that happens to other people who are searching for you, and that's just wrong. But it is what it is, and I don't want to put any energy toward it. I like the vibes of the chat. I like the vibes of the people that want
I've
to
got you
come
saying
and
vibes. Yes.
what?
I said I got you saying vibes.
Okay.
Because I've never really heard you use that word before.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to make you smile.
Yeah, reaction channels are pathetic, no exceptions. Clock that to you.
All right.
So, but yeah. The trolls have nothing better to do. Your daughter is precious to many and makes others smile. Thank you so much, NW.
That was very kind. All right, I think I'm going to
Thank you,
start
Moose.
pumpkins. So for those that are curious, they do make tipless piping bags, so you don't have to put one of those tips and couplers in it. And you know it's a tipless piping bag when it has kind of a thick seam running down it. And you just have to make sure that before you clip the bottom of it, that your seam is lined up right in the middle of it, and then it gives you a nice straight bead, so you don't have to deal with changing out all those metal tips and all your different colors, or invest in all those different colors.
Not circumcised piping bags.
Who the heck? Is that your father? That better not be your
No,
father.
I think it's someone named Michael.
Okay, well, that's something your father would say.
It really is.
It's his inner 12-year-old comes out too often.
Our mama says your mom is a gem.
Thank you.
Dade said Rosie has more love than hate. The chat proves that she's doing good, mama.
I love that. Thank you.
You and your parents are awesome. This is my fave part, decorating. And she is decorating pumpkins. It looks like she's got pumpkins and ghosts from what I saw.
Yep.
So she's decorating the pumpkins right now. My father, he changed his, and by the way, I don't think I responded to you, Dad, but he changed his handle. It's Papa Mod because Papa was taken. So he changed his username. And he goes by Papa because that's what I called my Papa, which is my dad's dad. And so my parents are grandparents now, to my sister's kids. So he goes by Papa a lot of the time. You are both pretty wholesome, honestly. I do like watching your videos. Thank you so much, Lunite. Sometimes I can be a little bit on my bullshit, but that's not going to be happening when my parents are here.
Well, hopefully the F-bombs won't fly as much either. But, like I've always told you, sometimes it's the appropriate response to the situation.
Playing PAX Day. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So I got one eye on the game and one eye on the game. One eye on the game and one eye on the game. Okay.
You lost me, but okay.
All right. I'm just waiting for my butter to be a little less cold.
Did you assemble all of your other ingredients?
I've grabbed everything. I haven't let me reread the recipe real quick while I'm here. You'll know this is what one on the game and one on the chat. You're good. That's why I was trying to make sure I was reading that right. Rosie, your eyebrow arched up when your mom said no F-bombs. LOL, yeah. My mom's busy, so she didn't catch the face that I made. Sunny, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Ooh, Moose got one. We've got Burby, Kimmy, Gail, Mel, Frida, at Atlantis, Deborah, TC, Beverly. Welcome to memberships.
Awesome.
My 6-year-old. That is so generous and sweet of you, Sunny. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm waiting for the butter to unchill because it's a little too chill. Not Michelle saying, "You tell her, Mama Jean." Rude. My 6-year-old.
Well, if you could only record me when I'm listening to you, your dad he cracks up because you'll say, "Oh, you can't find this or that something," and I'll go, "It's in the closet, or it's in the garage, or you'll let an F-bomb fly," and I'll go, "Rosalind," because sometimes I'm not sure that it met the criteria for necessary, but then you are an adult. You are an adult, and I have to let that go. So.
My 6-year-old swore at someone that honked their horn at us. It was hard to be mad when Mama said it was the appropriate response. It is kind of funny when children like are like use like cuss in an appropriate manner. It's like, it's kind of funny. But it's not funny when it's just like they're just cussing to cuss because they're like 9 and they think it's edgy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna microwave it just because it's about where I want it to be. Honestly,
Never.
Listen to her. Woo woo. Da-da-da-da. Yes, thank you, Daddy. I thank you to everybody who's liking the live. Much appreciated. Hello, Sierra. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for liking the lives. Much appreciated. All right, so the first things first is the shortbread crust. Oh, let me go ahead and start preheating the oven. That'll help warm up the butter too.
No, you don't want to melt butter.
It's not gonna melt if I leave it on for like a couple minutes while it gets a little warm. It'll be fine.
All right, you do you.
Okay. So I'm preheating the oven to 350.
Baking is chemistry. Baking is science.
Yes, mother. So the first thing that we'll end up doing is we're going to be mixing the flour, butter, and powdered sugar up in the KitchenAid. My mom says that because we're using powdered sugar for the shortbread crust, that you don't have to worry about creaming the sugar and butter. And this is like her recipe that she's always used. And because I asked her about that because I was a little unsure with how it was written in directions. And then we're gonna press it into an ungreased square pan, and either
Lined
with.
Let me do
my job. Thank you, mother. Either using an 8x8 or a 9x9 pan. And it needs to be ungreased, but you need to use parchment paper. Otherwise, it will get like really stuck on and not come out good. We'll be using a cookie press. I don't think we even have one of those. I don't even know what a cookie press is, actually. Hello, Julie. Good to see you in the chat. I still love you, Rose. I just have to agree with Mama G. I'm the same way with my kids. I don't like it when they swear around me. And that's so valid, Michelle. Truly. Hello, Farah. A cookie press.
I just use a square glass. Whatever's gonna push down in the corner.
Well, with you making cookie cakes, getting you a cookie press is not a bad idea.
No, I don't need it. My fingers do it just fine.
Okay.
I don't need. I'm with Alton Brown on this.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. Unitaskers are no bueno in the kitchen, and then shit just gets really cluttered. If you're making bars, then you don't need a press. True. But.
Agreed.
So yeah, so basically you mix up those 3 ingredients, you press it into the pan, and then you bake the crust for 20 minutes. That's like the first portion. Thank you, Farah. If you're I already read that. Oh, I missed when you asked that, Farah. Sorry. Yeah, Joanna just told you this is my mama. I did put it was my mom in the title, right? I'm like 99% sure I did.
Yep, you did.
I just don't remember 100%.
You did.
I did? Okay. Shortbread cookies are always a hit. So this ratio of flour, butter, and sugar, Mom, could you just make like sugar cookies with it?
No.
No, okay.
No, sugar cookies need
Oh, not sugar cookies. Shortbread.
Yes. However, yeah, I haven't made shortbreads in a while, but yeah, they're pretty simple, basic ingredients.
No money. So I got through 3 lives before someone brought up the Instant Pot in front of my dad, and within 2 minutes, my mom was in the chat because one of y'all ratted me out. I was just gonna replace it and let her not be the wiser. But we're waiting for Black Friday to replace it. So.
But chances are the one that you're going to replace. Whoo, my phone is hot. Chances are the one you're going to replace will be a new version and not the one I had. Just wanted to give you an update. So here's the cookies, the pumpkins, and the ghosts. So what I do is I'm doing half or a third of the cookie first, and then I'm letting it set for a minute because when I go in and do the other half and let it set, it gives it a 3D dimension, and it's a very simple, easy technique to do.
Yeah.
And I've only recently learned it, but I'm proud of myself. I got my royal icing consistency right this time because if it's too
Those look
thin,
fantastic.
yeah, I'm really impressed with myself if I do. But now I
Yeah.
shouldn't speak. I shouldn't speak too soon because I
Yeah.
still am not done. But I'm just saying, like, if your royal icing is too thick, then it's clumpy and ugly. And if it's too thin, it's all over the place and you can't control it. And I've done all of the above. So I'm hopeful that my consistency will continue. So I'm gonna let these dry while I move on to the ghosts. Boy, my
Absolutely
phone is.
beautiful cookies. Your mom is very talented. Thank you. You have lots of good job, Mama Jean. Beautiful orange, so fun, cutie. Good job. So she's currently launching her own baking business in Norway, Farah. Wow, Mama Jean, they look great.
And they don't know what an American sugar cookie is. Their idea of they don't call it a sugar cookie here, but they sell like this. Remember, Rosie? I think I brought it home. That snowman that looked like he was a crime victim. Like they call it. What do they call it, darling? What is it? What do they call it was something kaka. So KAKE is the word for cake here, but it was just like, yeah, and they taste like nothing. There's no flavor, and so anyway, part of my blue box is a traditional American sugar cookie, which will be nostalgic for the Americans, and if the Norwegians are brave, they will try it. We'll see how it goes. But I also chose a recipe that wasn't super sweet, and this icing is not very sweet either. So I'm hoping it'll be a nice, enjoyable
Yeah, level of
experience.
sweetness. Hey, Mom, I have to say something really quick. Sorry, give me a second. Real quick, I just want to say I'm currently live with my mom, and I'm about to start baking with her. We're hanging out and having fun. Do not come in my chat and start talking about drama and other shit from reactors. I cannot express to you how much I do not care. Learn time and place. That's really all I got to say about that. So you'll get blocked. Bottom line, I'm here to hang out and have fun with my mom. Anyway, so sand bockles, someone said. Is that what you're talking about, Mom?
Huh?
Sand. So someone said sand BAKKELS. Is that what you were talking about?
No.
Okay. My cookies always go stale by the time my royal icing has gone hard. And if I cover them up over the royal icing doesn't go hard, so I gave up with those. Do you have any advice for Sade on that?
Well, it would have to do with your recipe. Sorry, your dad's talking in his chat with his gaming dudes, and I thought he was talking to us. Really, it just depends on what your sugar cookie recipe is. And my sugar cookie recipe has a little bit of cornstarch, and when you add cornstarch, just a little bit, it makes that melt in the mouth, soft, but it's still firm enough to decorate. But it really is the different. There's so many different sugar cookie recipes, and you just have to be fearless and try them, and then have family members that are willing to eat your experiments. Uh, Unfortunately, your dad doesn't need any more. He's outgrowing his blue jeans, and so I'm talking to neighbors. We put these postcards in our neighbors' mailbox, looking for volunteers to see if we can get some help with that. So.
All right, let me get set up on my end real quick. 1 second. This cute little so small. Yeah. Hello, Carmela. Welcome, welcome. Hi,
Hey,
baby
Carmela.
carrots. And yeah, it's pretty late over in Norway, Sama, but my parents have their own sleeping schedules going on over there. I love your chef's hat. Thank you, Seth. Appreciate it. And I don't remember if I said hello to you. I think I was about to. I got distracted. Hello, Liz. But yeah, Salma, it is late. It's like probably after midnight by now. So ungreased. Let me actually do this. Hold on. Now he's outgrowing his blue jeans. Mama is so unintentionally hilarious. Nice. See, I don't even know if I can fit this in frame. This is like huge. I can't even like really. Here, actually, this will help. It is quite literally. It's literally like more than 16 inches. It's huge. I'm obsessed with your mama. Thank you, Barbie girl. My mama's pretty cool. This is aluminum foil.
Where, babe? What are you
Mom?
talking about, Roses?
This is aluminum foil. This is not parchment paper.
No.
Because I'm not smart, so I'm going to need your help to find the parchment paper.
Okay, take me to the garage and I'll show you.
Yeah. I was like, wait, I opened it and I'm like, this ain't right. Something's not right here. Your makeup looks so pretty. Thank you so much, Laura. Oh, okay. Oh! I think I see it. Oh, it's not in a container. It's just sheets of next to the aluminum foil. Okay. I see what I did here. Okay. I see why I hate using these. They're really hard for me to access. Okay.
But they're worth the effort.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, darling.
I just found this oven bacon pan. I don't think it doesn't look like it's ever been used. Can I bust this open and use it sometime?
Can you give me just a second? I can't
Yes.
see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what pan you're talking about.
No, Salma, I haven't seen nicotine. There's no box, that's the thing. It's just like loose sheets of parchment.
So you get those from Gordon's Food Service, and they come wrapped in cellophane. So show me the pan. Oh, yeah, I bought that to bring back here. And
okay, so don't open it.
But Roses, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use my luggage weight for that.
Okay.
So you can use it for what it's for.
So it's basically a bunch of these things. All right, I need to use the restroom real quick.
So they're actually the size of a commercial kitchen's full sheet pan. Mm-hmm. So you have to cut them in half to fit the regular the pans that we have.
Mom, we gotta get you one of these smaller tripods so you can like have it set on the counter.
Okay, darling.
And you can like kind of see what you're doing for like whenever I guess you come back.
Or send Dad the link. We can find that stuff here.
Okay. I love how she calls you Roses. Yeah, that's what my parents call me. I don't really let anybody else call me that. That's like family and like very close people in my life. You'd have to be like considered family or like my partner, which is considered family, right? For me to be like, you can call me that because I don't remember. Did you call me that when I was a kid? Because I just don't remember.
Yes.
That. You did? Okay. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm losing track of time. What time is it? Whew, the half hour has flown by. But I am really happy with my royal icing, so that's good news. That's good news. I kind of need to be faster to do the wet on wet, though. No, don't you do that.
Is that good enough for all the boxes? For you to cut that up?
Well, that's not what I wanted, but oh well, that's gonna have to work. Okay. Aha! Yay, that turned out good. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating on royal icing. Not really talking like I should be, I think. So we're losing a lot of daylight every day. We recently had to go and change out our tires because in Norway you have winter tires and summer tires, and if you don't have the right tires, then you get a ticket. And so we actually pay a company. It's called a deck hotel, which is like a tire storage garage. So we pay them to store our off-season tires, and then we pay them to exchange them out when it's that time. So we just did that last week, and it cost about $135. And then we pay an extra $140 tax, basically, to use what's called studded tires. Because we have a little itty bitty car, we don't have a 4-wheel drive. And so we need those extra traction because we live on a steep incline, and we can't get into our driveway without getting a running start. And that's with our studded tires. So if we've had a lot of snow and ice, we've been known to have to park the car at the bottom of the road.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, babe.
I didn't know you had to pay so much just to store tires when it's not the winter.
Yeah, well, when we first moved here, we did it ourselves. Dad and I would go and change out the tires ourselves, but because our landlord had a garage, an extra garage that we stored our tires in, and he also had a jack, a auto lift, not a regular jack, which was really helpful. But like I told my friends, we're not young whippersnappers anymore. So
Yeah.
if we can pay somebody to, help with that painful experience, we do.
No, I think that's a very wise decision. I just was surprised. It sounds expensive, but everything's expensive over there.
Dang Skippy.
Okay. All right. So. Hello, Trisha. Hope I said that right. Also, hello, Cat Lou. Yeah. Okay. So, all right, Mama.
Yes, darling.
You were telling me, hold on, that with the parchment paper, basically you just need two sides to be slightly out so you can easily pull it out, right?
Yes, but what I've learned is you want to have the bigger, you want to have it both directions, because that lemon stuff will seep around, and it's like cement glue trying to get it out of the pan. So
Okay.
what I do is I cut the parchment to fit exactly inside the pan, but one of them I make a good 6 inches taller on the edge, and then I put that in the bottom because that's going to be what you lift it out with. Exactly. And then you're going to want to go the other direction, but you want to make sure that it's trimmed to go on the inside like that.
When you say trimmed, you mean because so
Yeah,
these sides.
it's too which so one of the sides needs to be narrower than the other one. How can I describe this?
I feel
So
stupid.
don't feel stupid. It's hard to describe this. So basically, you want to envision kind of like a placemat setting inside. So if it's too wide and it's coming up on the sides of the pan, you want to trim it. So you're gonna wonder, well, won't it stick to that part that's trimmed? But no, because you're gonna do another smaller piece to go the other way.
Oh, I'm gonna do two separate pieces and make them perpendicular.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Like a cross, but one's just going to be much longer because it's your handle. And so what's going to happen is you're going to be able to lift that whole thing out, and the pan's not even going to be dirty because
Okay.
it's all going to be stuck to that. And then you're able to peel that off and cut the bars.
Okay. A little skinnier then. Okay, that actually makes sense to me. Thank you.
I was about to call on your dad because he's visual and could help explain it better.
I don't want to throw the vibe off, but your mom has started making these things that are so freaking good. Basically, it's a stuffed tortilla.
Yeah, it's a taco crunch.
Taco crunch. Oh my gosh. And I'm like getting hungry. So.
How's that going to throw off the vibe, Dad?
Well, because y'all are doing cookies, so.
It's a savory vibe.
That's fun. So wait,
Sorry,
they're stuffed
darling.
tortillas? Or what was it?
You can't mess up what you got going on.
No, what I'm saying is you're going to fend for yourself for dinner. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I know, baby. I know.
There's
Oh.
Okay, so Mom, like this? For the first step?
Yes.
Okay. And then the second step is like this way,
Yes.
but
just up enough to cover it. Yeah.
Just up enough to cover it. Okay. Yeah. Should I make it a little shorter?
You should make it also a little thinner because you've got those areas covered on the side. That way it'll set flat. The new one, not that one.
Oh, okay. But is this too long?
It's not too long. It's a little too wide.
Okay, so it is too wide. Okay.
Yeah, not long. Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so this one is more so to be handles, and then the other piece is gonna make the difference.
Yep, exactly.
All right.
You got it. And I only learned that after years of chiseling those crusts out of the pan and throwing.
For now, I'm just gonna tuck the edges in to itself so I can work with that a little easier. And then on this side, it's gonna be to cover it. So this piece, I'm just gonna cut in half. Just so.
Ooh, that was dumb.
Am I plugged in? It's my phone charging.
It was.
Awesome.
It's a good question.
I'm not paying attention to my charger.
Hey, Rose.
Hey, Dad. Oh, yeah, that's the exact kind of light that I have. Where's the clip?
Actually, it's one she gave us.
I did give you that. I did.
So we just have to find the right kind of base to hold it.
Yeah, you just I will send you a link to the kind of tripod I have. It just makes it easier because the bigger setup you have right now, Mom keeps having to like go away from what she's doing and stuff.
Well,
But,
yeah. I had bought
I will
this
link
one.
you. It's like you can. It's also referred to as like a desktop tripod.
Yeah, I bought this when we were thinking about doing the Mama Jean live thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
Sorry
good,
about all the
Dad?
moaning.
You're making some noises over there.
Yeah, Dad bruised. He bruised his rib muscle. Remember me telling you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's in a lot of pain.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, it does.
Chef Rosie in the house. Hey, Mexicana. I'm just gonna throw these scraps away. I know to just make a much bigger cut because then I can save those pieces of parchment paper instead of just doing the little strips. I've just never done this method before. So.
Yeah, you just got your learning curve, kiddo. That's all.
Yep. All right. Let's see. This butter should be good by now. Yep. These eggs feel room temp. The paddle attachment on the KitchenAid is good, right, Mom?
Give me a second. My brain's yes.
Yep. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw in the stuff for the crust right now. There's 1 stick of butter, which is half a cup, and then
You got the oven preheated?
yes, Mom, it actually just beeped.
Good girl. That oven takes forever.
It really does. And then how much flour? So it's 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1/4 cup powdered sugar.
What?
And then okay. And then ow. And then here's a teaspoons and tablespoons. And that's all I should need. I don't need any other measuring cups. Sick. Hello. Hello. I love the chef's hat and apron, Rosie. Thank you, Trisha.
Okay.
Mom, I already got flour on me, and all I did was open the bag.
Sorry. You inherited that from your mom.
Your mom is so sweet to you. She talks to you like you're still a little girl. You'll always be her little girl, so that's probably why. But I love it, and it makes me miss my mommy. Oh, Jade. That's really sweet.
I miss my mama too, honey.
You should get a food scale and weigh your ingredients. It's way faster and less dishes. I do have a food scale. I do. The recipe's in cups though, and
Is
that
it?
is something my mom. That's what my mom is doing, and it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad call.
Didn't I didn't add grams to that recipe?
No, just as cups.
Oh, that's an old one too. So
It is an old one, yeah.
That one's been used for over a decade or more.
Yeah. That was so sweet. That gave me goosebumps. Oh, Michelle. So only 1/4 a cup. Well, it is powdered sugar, so it's more concentrated. Thank you, Amanda. 120 grams for 1 cup of flour. Oh, okay. Maybe in like a future endeavor, I will like do the conversions and look into that. But I'm already like halfway done here when it comes to measuring stuff. I'm gonna need the sugar in a bit. Okay, that's gonna be for this part. Your makeup looks so pretty. Thank you, Allie Wally. Oh, my phone's not plugged in. Let me fix that. Pretty please. Okay, mix. Okay, it doesn't say how long the mix. I just mix until combined. All right, so I'm just gonna throw these into the KitchenAid with a stick of butter until combined.
Very low speed, so you don't throw flour everywhere.
Yep.
Like I do.
I feel like the only time I see you is when I'm in bed half asleep. Oh, I'm sorry, Dizzy. It's good to see you, though. Oh, too fast, too fast. I went too fast, too soon. It wasn't catastrophic results, but it got a little messy. Totally get it. It helps when the recipe says to not compress the flour too, so worth investing time. Yeah. I want to make lemon bars now. You should. Lemon bars are amazing. Mama Jean looks tired.
She is.
You were baking a lot earlier today too, right?
Yeah. But I did. So I've been trying to learn about the different what we would call like farmers markets, where individual vendors can go get a booth and sell what they make, food and non-food related stuff. So trying to learn how that works here is a whole nother experience. And so I finally got a hold of this lady. So November 8th and 9th, so I think that's 2 Saturdays, 2 weeks from now, they're having a big event that is really inexpensive to get into. And I'm trying to get into it, so I'm communicating with the organizer. She's only talking Norwegian to me, and I'm able to understand. I mean, she's typing. I can read Norse really well. And she's asking me like 100 questions about what I'm making and all this stuff. And at the very end, she goes, "Oh, well, we don't have any openings." And I gotta tell you, I was very disheartened because I kind of feel like maybe she was not wanting what I do, which is my combination of American traditional flavors mixed with the Norwegian available ingredients. So, like, introducing that s'mores cookie. They've never had a s'mores cookie here before. Introducing the chocolate chip cookie cake. Well, they like it, when I explain to them what it is. And so I told her about that, and I told her about the candy corn cookie with the white chocolate, how that's like a really big seller, and the monster mash. And I just don't know if she wasn't understanding or she was kind of not wanting what I offer to be there with the traditional stuff. So I kind of got in a funk and I was kind of bummed. But then she ended it with like, well, we have an event at the end of the month. So November 30th, I have a table. So it'll be a good learning experience, but I really
Mama,
what?
I'm sorry, but like I don't know if you guys noticed, the power went out for like 5 seconds, and you froze for like a part of what you were talking about.
Oh.
So I didn't want to interrupt you once it kind of came to you. I'm still on 5G.
Okay.
So I missed a bit of that. Something about getting a table and being disappointed because
Yeah,
with
I think,
some lady.
yeah, I think that the organizer for this event in 2 weeks wasn't either understanding my style and the things that I'm offering that are American traditional flavors with the Norwegian kind of ingredients. And I just kind of didn't feel, I felt excluded because she asked me all these questions for, I mean, I'm not kidding you. There was like at least 6 or 7 exchanges going back and forth. And that, so I was asking if there was a table available. She didn't say yes or no. She's just like, oh, well, what are you selling? Oh, well, what about this? And so, well, so, and then so I'm answering her questions and I gave her the link, so she could see some pictures of the things of the boo box. And then at the very end, she's like, well, we don't have any openings this weekend. And I was just like feeling, yeah, not included. But she did say that I could buy a table at the end of November 30th for her. So we'll see. Again, this is my first experience and it's all unknown and I'm all unfamiliar with how it goes. So what, darling?
The shortbread.
I can't see it. Where is it?
And
Oh,
it's stuck in the battle.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be.
Never made this before.
It's not going to be sticky, so you should be able to pat it down
Oh
without it
yeah,
sticking to your hands.
very sugar cookie texture.
Yeah, I kind of call it Play-Doh. We call it Play-Doh texture.
Yeah, like fix it. I'm on Wi-Fi now, so if you're still having problems, make sure if you're restarting lives, if you're on your phone, close out the app completely and come back in. Don't just leave the live and come back.
You're also having major severe thunderstorms.
And we've been storming a lot today. Someone did ask about Hurricane Melissa in the chat before I could answer. It looks not going to at this point impact me personally.
Yeah.
So y'all will know if I'm stressing about a hurricane. Trust me. And no, I'm not going to lose a nail in the dough. Okay, let me try something in case me doing something will help. 1 second. I was muted. I was just chatting away. So yeah, I was just saying. I don't know how the hell I muted it. Sorry, y'all. But what I was saying was sometimes if I just close out the live and rejoin, it fixes the issue. Oh, Amanda, so did you try tracing your cat on your hand with the eyeliner? No, because one of my amazing mods, Azur, sent me a little message on Discord and sent me a gorgeous, perfect outline of my cat tattoo, like very shortly after the live was done. And all they asked was that I thank them in the live, which thank you, Azur. I was waiting for them to say something in chat before I brought it up. And to give a shout out to their dog, Winston. So, hi, Winston. Thank you so much, sir. So that'll be, if that's not incorporated in my first merch launch, it'll be incorporated in the future. My mouth is watering hard. Nice. I don't know if you've answered this, but would your mom consider staying part-time back in the States? There's a lot to that that has happened in the past. There was a time where my mom tried living in the States while my dad was in Norway, and all I'm going to say is it didn't go well. So, my mom, they try to visit when they can, and my mom does visit for like extended periods of time. But for like, is it visa reasons or for certain reasons she has to be in Norway for a certain amount of months a year.
So you have, when you move to a country, you have what's called a residency permit. And these residency permits have different rules. And you can only be out of the country for so many days a year before you are in jeopardy of not being allowed to live there full time. And so that's part of it. But the other part of it is now that I have a job, I don't have that flexibility to come and stay for a couple of months anymore. So being in the off season as a tour guide, so in January and February, I could come. I'm kind of wanting to. So.
Hope Terrier said your mom raised a very strong daughter. Rosie handles her haters and trolls very well. You handle them very graceful but stern. I just started watching you and I love your personality. That's very kind of you, Hope. Thank you. Robin says I'd get too homesick about the living in Norway and stuff. And to me, I think that's part of it. Like I would just miss like the comforts I'm used to. Like I don't really have I have a lot of critiques of the country I live in. I have like a lot of problems with a lot of aspects of certain things I'm pretty vocal about, right? But like in terms of what's up? Oh, okay, so did you see the power outage? Yeah, so I'm on Wi-Fi. What's your problem? Okay, is it working on your phone? Okay, check your phone. Okay. Because I'm on Wi-Fi, as far as I can tell. And I'm live streaming, so we'd be having problems if I was on 5G. So. Do you ever get to ship things to your parents that they can't get in Norway? We truly try not to, Jinx, because the cost of is crazy.
And the unreliability.
Yes, and it's unreliable. Yeah, because like things get damaged and they're very strict, so like they might not even receive it. It's a whole thing. Hand me your phone. Oh. Wait. My iPad's not connected, but my phone says it's connected. Maybe I am on 5G. Hold on. Hold on. Well, have you tried rebooting our Wi-Fi?
I haven't done it. That's what I asked you if you were mobile and had the Wi-Fi connection. Because although I was about to start doing that.
What's your request for Levi Jeans? I'm not annoyed at my brother. I'm annoyed at the situation. I'm allowed to be annoyed.
Yes, you are.
I wanna bake. I don't want to be tech support right now. But that's my role in the family, so I'm doing it. Okay, so there's a problem with the Spectrum internet right now. Go ahead and reboot it. Let's start there. I'll keep this here. Sorry, guys. Oh, thank you. I'll try to remember to. Rosie needs to count down to 10. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed.
Cookie update. So you can see this side is dried. So I put this side over here to dry, and then I'll do the middle, and it'll give it a 3D kind of rounded. And then once all that dries, then and then I'll do the stems at the very end, and then here's the ghosts, which they'll pass. This one, it looks like he's blowing bubble gum, but other than that, They're very basic, very basic, but fun, and the flavor's the main thing. In fact, I need to make an extra one so I can taste test it and I haven't taste tested this yet. Somebody sent 10 memberships? Oh, I can't read the small print. Oh, maybe it's frozen or something. I don't know. There you go. I see. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what I did, but you froze. Uh-oh. Yes, it did. Okay. Come on. It's annoying. So, guys, if someone gifted memberships, I'm so sorry I can't see that right now. Okay. Yeah, it might be a good idea if I taste test a new recipe before I give it out to people. I don't know where my brain was, but it was not engaged. Okay, this has to set up for a minute, so I'm going to switch over to working on the Rice Krispies like you've been wanting me to. Oh, there we go. So I treated myself to this really cool pan. It's got a bottom that is removable, so you can push the Krispies out of the bottom of the pan, and it's very easy to get out without damaging the crispy edges, the crisp looking edges. Okay, now I need. I gotta go get Daddy's a second hand for me. Oh, I think my phone is moved and out of the wrong view. Eric, I'm able to get. I need to be able to get the gray cutting mat out of there.
All right, hang on, everybody. We're moving the camera.
Guess they're having technical challenges.
I'm not.
Okay. There's no food in there.
Doesn't have to be food, baby.
Okay, Daddy, thank you.
Okay, are we still? How are we doing? Rose, is you doing okay? You look a little.
Hold on, guys.
Technical issues.
High five. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not
Would you get me a refill?
really annoyed. So, okay. Sorry, guys.
And an ice cube?
Yep.
Okay, I need to find my ruler. And I need a clean knife. Okay. Ruler. I should be able to get 9 identical squares if I could only measure correctly. Where's mine? Eric,
Yeah.
can you put my eyeballs on because my hands are gooey?
I'll be right there. Oh.
What you doing, Roses?
I'm just catching up on the chat. I just want to make it clear. Yeah, exactly. I think it's an overstimulating situation. Things under her outing, I would be too.
Glasses. Oh.
I was just frustrated, and I don't like to act or talk.
Thank you.
Because I'm not mad at you. I'm just really frustrated. And I was trying to ask him questions, and he wasn't understanding my questions, and that was just making me more frustrated. So I was just trying to communicate with him. But let me see.
Can I tell you a quick, I don't know what you call it, story, adage, or whatever about one of the things about living in Norway?
Sure.
So we have McDonald's, we have Burger King, and in very few other places we have, I think, Domino's, but we don't have like KFC or Taco Bell or anything like that. You can find kebab shops, which are sort of like a Middle Eastern burrito type thing, right?
Yeah.
So for me, here, this is one of my go-to fast foods: pre-cooked shrimp. It's about a pound.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be in the way. I'm gonna be in the way from it while I use the sink. Sorry.
That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna do sugar, eggs, lemon peel, lemon juice, baking powder, salt, and eggs. Oh, you got eggs in here twice, Mama. With the electric mixer. For about 3 minutes or until light and fluffy. Okay. My dad got a job offer at Tiffany. We talked about it earlier in the live if you want more details. Rosie looks like her dad. That's crazy because everybody says I'm a carbon copy of my mom.
Yeah. When you look at Mama Jean's baby picture and you look at Rosie's baby picture, they look. It's hard to tell them apart. Well, except that Rosie looked a lot more like Boo.
Rosie looks a lot more like what?
Boo, I think was her name.
From Monsters Inc.
Oh yeah, Monsters Inc. Yeah. Thank you, Lexi. Your dad is super wholesome and cute. Thanks. You have your dad's nose. I believe that. Hello,
That's
Beyonce.
possible. I'm doing ketchup just so you know any noises.
You're doing a lot for them.
I'm sorry.
This is not. I would like to get a handheld juicer because this is.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry.
Your timing sucks.
My timing always sucks. Well, not always. Never mind.
Go away.
Want me to open a window?
Yes.
I mean, this is way better than doing it by hand, but in terms of like what you yield, but. This is one of the things I love about technology. Child in one country and parents in another, and they can see each other and talk from where they are. Absolutely. You should invest in that juicer. I hear you mention it a lot. Yeah, I've only just recently gotten more into working with fresh citrus on a regular basis. Will your parents come home for the holidays? I know my mom wants to, but I don't know.
Well, we both want to, but
yeah. I just don't know if it's in the cards.
Not this year.
Not this
$1,000
year.
or more a ticket, it's a little tough.
Did you hear?
So you're definitely not coming home for Christmas?
Did you hear, Dad?
No.
So it's over $1,200 for a ticket, for one ticket, and it's just not feasible. So that's why I'm pushing for January, because then the prices are less. So
Yeah.
and it's less.
I guess I didn't realize it was a definite no. You might have
No,
told me
and I'm
that.
sorry to inform you live. I apologize.
Yeah,
darling.
I'm feeling feelings. If I cry, don't feel bad for me, guys.
Well, if you cry, I have to cry because I
I
can't.
know. So I'm trying not to, Mom.
My eyes are already watering. So okay.
I just didn't. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second, actually.
Oh. I should probably take out the food waste, huh?
Yes, because I did not get those apple pie filling made.
I forgot to. I meant to ask you when we talked earlier today because someone had been asking me recently.
Just a reminder. Papa's got sound effects going on because he bruises ribs, and so he's making a lot of. I call those sound effects. So.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab a little spoon and my mesh strainer is dirty from the rice, so I would just strain this with that, but I'm just gonna get the seeds out. I'm not too worried about the pulp for this, but I am gonna get the seeds out.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna wrap these up. Oh, these smell so good. These Rice Krispie treats, I just wanna inhale them. They smell so good.
One of the reasons why I started making Rice Krispie treats in the bowl instead of just making Rice Krispie treats is because I have a really hard time not eating the whole sheet. There's not many foods I feel that like I genuinely cannot control myself around, but Rice Krispie treats are kind of absolutely one of them. Like they're one of my favorites. But it's like if I can portion control it or just buy like a certain amount, that's probably for the best. But
Can you see my silly googly eyes? They turned out really good.
Oh, those came out so good!
Yeah, I had fun. I got the royal icing right on them. So I'm gonna put these on the Rice Krispies, and then I'll show you. I'll take a picture.
Have y'all ever considered selling the house in Florida and all moving to Norway? No, and that's not happening.
Oh, that was.
I think having the house here is something that, and Mom, you can let me know if I'm speaking out of turn for you. I just feel like that gives my mom a lot of comfort that there's a place here.
Well, and we do plan to retire 6 months here in the summer. We're going to be extreme snowbirds. Darling, before you leave.
Salma, no, I didn't.
What are you doing?
Okay, Rosie.
I'm trying to compensate the pain. What do you need?
Salma, they're always up at this time of day. It's fine.
What? Repeat that?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Mama. This is a normal for them. Rosie pool party. Christmas pool party at Rosie's. I wish if I had a pool heater.
Well, how do I... Sorry, I'm hungry.
What am I doing?
There we go. I got it.
You sure?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
So we got the eggs. Mom, do you put vanilla extract in this? And if I want it, can I throw it in?
Absolutely, but does the directions say to do it or no?
I don't think so, but I want it.
Dash a little bit because lemon is the flavor, okay?
Yes, I know, but
you don't want to mute the lemon.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we have the same name, Rosie. Pretty cool. Okay. Granulated sugar. How much? A cup? Yeah. Yeah, earlier I definitely got like overstimulated. I'm glad someone said that in the chat because I didn't realize that in the moment, but that's absolutely what happened.
Here, Dave, donate these.
I don't know what I did with the 1 cup measurement. It's gone now.
The flat ones?
These.
Just the green ones or the round ones?
Don't eat the round ones because I got to decorate it.
Okay.
Okay, I need.
Yes, that's I spell my name Rosie, which is the superior spelling.
Oh.
Don't be giving me no Y's. We don't support the roses of the Y. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's tough not having family during the holidays. It really is. I think this isn't the first time that's happened since they've moved, but my mom does try to, and she hasn't had the job that she has now being a tour guide, so she has a reason to be there in the months leading up to Christmas. So because she's working, and so normally she'd be here for Christmas, but she would have come much earlier when the tickets would have been cheaper. Okay. Have a good one, Rosie. All right, so we got a cup of sugar. Yeah, there's no vanilla in the recipe. I'm newer here, but I know your parents live in another country, right? Yes. No, they're not from Norway. They moved there a decade ago. Bye, Teresa? I hope. I don't know. I'm sorry. All right, and then salt. Where's the salt shaker? Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, how much? 1/4 teaspoon? Yeah. Yes, I'm making lemon bars. Yeah, I love lemon flavored stuff too. And then, ooh, Rosie's making lemon bars. Oh, I don't think I want. I think it's out of pure laziness. I want another zester. I kind of want a smaller, thinner one.
We don't have one?
We have one. Let me show you what I mean by that. We have one, but hold on. I used it for lime, so I gotta wash it. But you see how wide it is? Like, it's big.
Oh, but we have another one that was mine. It's not a microplane, but it's too big to fit in that drawer.
Well, this is the big one.
Yeah, so that wasn't mine. Mine is metal and it's kind of arched and it has a plastic.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, darling.
Forgot to zest the lemon first. So I'm just gonna take these halves real quick and just grate. This is a very insufficient way of doing this.
Inefficient, yes.
I am displeased. You know what? I actually hate that so much. We're just gonna zest this other lemon. I don't think I'm gonna need more than the juice of one of them, but. Hey, Mom.
Yes, darling.
I know baking is a science and blah blah blah. But if I were to not measure out the lime juice and just dump it in,
Blah,
is
blah,
that the
blah.
end?
Blah, blah, blah.
Is that the end of the world for the lemon goo or no?
So you have a little bit of wiggle room. But if your batter is too wet from too much juice, then it's not gonna
That well?
it's
Okay.
not gonna thicken like you want it to, so it'll be a softer set. So what's nice about the juicer that you have is it's got a little pour spout on it. So
Yep.
but yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
Okay. I just thought I'd double check.
Yeah, the blah 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 part really matters.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man, you haven't called me ma'am in forever.
I have not. No.
That's a Georgia thing.
Sure is. So we got all the seeds out. I'm not worrying about straining the pulp. We'll just add flavor. One. Oh my gosh, this is like exactly 2 tablespoons.
Woo woo! Good job.
I just panicked because I was like, wait, was it tablespoons or teaspoons? But guys, it was in fact tablespoons. Everything's fine. All right, let me throw these dishes in the sink. I'm gonna start using this juicer more because it is better than trying to do it by hand. But it still hurts my hand a bit though. I won't lie.
But it
All right,
fits.
salt, baking powder.
But it's really nice just to toss it in the dishwasher too.
Yeah. Ow. Ugh. All right. Oh no! Oh, damn it!
What happened?
I put my set of measuring spoons in the dirty sink already, and I just
We don't have another set?
not another set, but we have stragglers.
Okay.
So I'm looking.
Put that on the Black Friday wish list.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my gosh! I found the attachments that I was looking for.
To what?
To this thingy. It's a handheld little like mixer for drinks and.
A zhuzher? It's a mini zhuzher, huh?
Yes, it's a mini zhuzher. Yes. I'm gonna put them together in this drawer instead of separate in 2 drawers.
Okie dokie. Oh man.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, Don.
Can I convince you to please let me go through this drawer and just the stuff that I would theoretically want to not be in this drawer, I can set in a different box or something until you come back and then we can have a conversation. Beautiful. I'll make that its own live because I'm sick of this shit.
Okay.
I'm sick of the clutter and the intense overwhelm of this drawer. I can't handle it anymore. But I won't throw anything away.
I have weeded it out several times.
I can't. That's.
But,
I'm not saying you haven't, but that's hard to believe when I look at it.
Well, it's because a lot of it was grandma's, and we inherited a lot of that. Her. She never threw stuff away.
Sure do. Let's see. What is this? What does this say? I found another set, by the way. It took me a minute. This is a 1/4 teaspoon. Perfect. Or no, I need a 1/2 teaspoon. Here we go. Okay, so get her done. Love that laugh. Was it my laugh or Mom's laugh? I don't remember. Okay. All right. half a teaspoon of baking powder. My last, okay, thank you. Okay, we've got juice and zest, eggs, sugar, baking powder, salt. All right, that took me way too long, but I digress. Oh shit! I should have been making the crust this whole time.
I thought you started with the crust, darling.
I did, and I never put it in the oven, Mom.
Oh, it's okay. It only takes 20 minutes, and you need to put the batter on it hot, so it's okay.
Yeah, but the batter's gonna be done in 3 minutes, and I could have had it timed better.
Right. Just make sure that you mix it up really well right before you pour it on.
Okay. I wish you could throw one in my mouth when they're done, right? You look so cute, Rosie. Thank you, Kimmy. The red with your skin color got you snatched, girl. I love it. Thank you, Goat. Yeah, red is a color I really enjoy.
Good Lord.
I've got like a couple different shades of red going on just because I got the apron on, but loving the matching red lips and clothes. Thank you, Jiang. I hope I said that right. It's getting hot in here. The oven's been on for a minute. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the mixer for now. I'll rejudge it. Right before I pour it on, like my mom said. Oh, very liquidy. Red is definitely your color. Thank you. I don't know what I like more, wearing red or that like emerald green color. I only own one thing in that emerald green color. I really want to find some clothes that are actually. I've got also a shirt. I just don't wear it enough. I might wear that soon, actually. Hey, burnt cheeseburger. My mom is decorating pumpkin cookies right now.
What, darling?
You're doing the pumpkin cookies, right?
Yes. In fact, I'm getting ready to bring the phone
I'm
over.
so anxious out.
Okay, hang on a
Thank you,
second.
Calypso.
We got to pause for the cause. Dad's got to rinse out.
You're good.
So you know how we love ketchup, right? But neither one
The
of
whole
us
family.
can stand the smell of ketchup after you've eaten.
Rinse it.
Yeah.
Sit. Don't
Old
sweat.
ketchup is
I know.
awful. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming to the channel, Calypso. And yes, I do remember you, Dr. D. I struggled to say that word. We've had this conversation at a past live, and I can't remember the right pronunciation right now.
Take the phone out the holder for me.
Yes.
I love these press-ons. I was really worried when I saw them in the box.
Okay. Oh, my phone.
I love Saffron's
Okay.
pumpkin. Nice.
So just so you know, the trick is going to this side.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're gonna rotate the doodad.
Okay.
Just want to do an update. So here's the shot you were wanting on the shot on the Rice Krispies. Get out of here. Take your 12-year-old and go. Okay. So anyway, so two of these together is going in a package, going in a poly bag. So these are the bites for people to try because they don't know what Rice Krispies are here. So a Rice Krispie treat is something foreign, and when I make my boo boxes, I have an insert that explains everything what they're making. So here's the progress of the pumpkins. I kind of made them a little wonky, but they are what they are. So as soon as
you're still learning though, Mama.
Yep. And so once these settle, then I'll do the stems. This one's the taste tester here in a couple of minutes. And then the ghosts are all done already. So
cool. Can you point out the pumpkins for a second? I think what would make them look a little less wonky, like you said, is try to leave more space in the middle. I think the issue is it kind of looks like a hot dog between two buns.
Yeah.
Or between two sides of a big bun, you know?
Yep.
So if you make the middle like a little bit wider,
Yep.
I think it'll look a little more pumpkin-y.
Yeah, and my challenge is that I was doing pumpkins 3 times that size, so I was used to
having more real estate.
Yeah, so
got it.
That's
Hey, Brando.
That's my learning curve. Okay, let's see if I can
Yes,
get you back.
exactly. It's a learning curve, exactly.
Okay, hey, I'm getting the hang out of this thing.
Yeah, and so she did some of the best Rice Krispie treats. What I've learned from because my mom makes a mean Rice Krispie treat is if you can mix Rice Krispies with some Fruity Pebbles, best treat. If it's all Fruity Pebbles, it's still good, but it's just like a lot.
Oh, so too sweet.
Yeah. Or pipe a thin line down the seams. Oh, Mom, did you dye all of the royal icing orange?
No, I have white, orange, and black.
Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna outline the crevices then with black?
Nope. Not gonna.
No? Oh.
No.
Well,
maybe I could do one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe try your sample one. Try it on your sample one and see what it looks like.
I think it's too. I think if I had a darker orange to make it look shaded, it would be better. But I think the black will be too dark.
Too what?
I think the black will be just too. It won't look natural to me. So.
I think it'll give it more of a harsher outline that it may come off a little more cartoony, but that could be its own vibe.
Yeah, you're right. I'll do it. I'll do that real quick here, and so it can set up.
It would just be interesting to see because if you try it on one and you don't like it, then you don't like it, right? But and then try one maybe with a darker orange because I think those are both good ideas, honestly.
Yes, I think next time I will do a separate.
Ooh, Burnt Cheeseburger said mix the orange with a little black and white and make brown.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not tonight.
Not tonight, understood.
I'm in get her done mode.
Got it.
Because I've got a deadline.
We've been live for a while.
I've got a deadline.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You do have a deadline. Okay. I did a stupid old person thing and bruised my ribs leaning over in a chair to plug in the hot glue gun. Arm didn't give before the ribs did. Oh, that's painful. I think with this live with feature, this live doesn't hit the algorithm like it does when I'm in vertical by myself, which is good. Because if it hits the Reels algorithm, then it shows it to a bunch of people just passing by and the chat gets crazy and it's a whole thing.
Oh, so, okay.
I stopped doing verticals a while ago. The only time I've done them is today and the last time we did a grill live. Is the handle a setting you have in chat rows? No, it's a newer YouTube thing in the past week. you can go to your like settings page or your YouTube profile, and you can update your username. You can put Brando something, or like Brando some numbers or whatever. For example, you can just put Brando and then like see what's available. Try if you have a username you normally like. Try that first and see if it's available. But red looks great on you. Thank you, Lord Anthony. Yeah. You have to change it in your YouTube profile, customize and change it there. Got it. YouTube Shorts viewers get so obnoxious. I'm surprised how calm it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think with the live with feature, it doesn't hit the same algorithm. Because it's like I've been keeping an eye on the views, and it's like the views drastically inflate and go up and down when you're in that algorithm, and that's not happened today. I've maintained the same amount of viewers I roughly do when I'm horizontal live. So those cookies look so cute. Yeah, my mom's really good with that stuff. We got 10 minutes on the crust, y'all. Okay, so yeah, you got to pour it over the hot crust like you said, okay? And then I have to bake it for another 25 to 30 minutes. And then, let me go. I'm going to go, hello, luscious gremlin. Gremlin, I can't talk. I'm going to actually clean that mess strainer then, because that's the only thing I have to dust powder sugar with. I want to get another, I want to get like a set of mesh strainers because,
You are your father's daughter, because he just made me buy another mesh strainer for here.
Yeah, you know, you got annoyed when I bought that one because you were like, we don't need it. And I'm like, and now I use it all the time. So.
But you know me, keep it simple and, Alton Brown.
And for something like this, I would like a really small one. You know what I mean? Or at least a smaller one. But I need this one for the rice.
I'm just busting your chops.
Oh, I know. And I'm gonna bust them back.
Oh boy, you've never needed to be told that. You learned that instinctively. Probably from the
my birthright, mother.
Since you were
my
4 years old.
Is it polar night in Norway? What's polar night?
Polar night is when it's dark all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So it has started up in Tromsø, north of us, in Svalbard. So Svalbard is on the Arctic Circle, and Tromsø kind of is near where Russia, Finland, and Sweden and Norway all meet. And they have already started their dark winter. So
Easton said you're so blessed with amazing parents. Thank you.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. It's been hard earned, huh, Rose?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hello, Deborah. Nice, Brando. Yeah, no problem, Leaky.
Dude, light a candle.
Yeah, I got really overstimulated earlier. I'm just like, does your mom want to adopt another kid just to yell at me to get my butt in gear? Rosie, you look fab. Thank you, Deborah. What time is it? Like, my clip is covering it. Oh, it's 8:44. Okay. My lipstick faded from dinner. I hate it when you can tell that someone has butthole lip. Ugh. I could go grab my lipstick. I'm just like, I just don't care that much. Oh, Sarah, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Yeah, butthole lip is when you see how when you eat something or whatever, and the inner part of the lipstick fades. So it's like your natural lip color, but you still have the outer rim of lipstick. It's lovingly referred to in the beauty community as butthole lip.
That is so crude.
Yes, mother. I forgot to put the serrano pepper in the guacamole, and the baggie is still sitting here. So I'm just gonna throw it away because that was like a day or two ago. So I completely forgot to use it. Learning important things today. Yes, I am, if anything, but an educator. Mom's face on butthole lips was priceless. I gotta keep her on her toes.
So here we go. I just got to put the top. I just got to put the topper on it. So
it's so fun, Mom. I love it.
It doesn't make you smile. It makes me smile.
Yeah, thank you, Maliro.
I like it.
I'm getting a lot. If I just put a little makeup, I get lots of compliments.
And I've never seen anybody else do this, so I like being unique.
Yeah. I sent you that video I saw on TikTok and I said for next year, but there was this really cool technique with it looked like maybe marshmallow cream or just heated up marshmallow, where you kind of take your fingers and spread it apart and she put it on top of a brownie. But that might be really cool on top of your Rice Krispie treats. It's like a web of marshmallow. It looks like a spider web. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, but it really looks really messy and yeah. But it looked like it would be really difficult.
You would want to wear gloves for it for sure.
Yes, agreed.
There's no way I could do that with my bare fingers. I'd go insane texture-wise, but she does not have her own cooking channel, Taurus. No. My parents have considered doing their own thing like that. They just haven't. My mom's doing a lot right now, just trying to launch the business stuff. So
yeah, I'm only 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks into it.
Yeah, it's very new. It's very, very new. So, did Mom make the Rice Krispie treats on the stream? No, she already had them prepped. She's just decorated them.
Yeah, I had Dad help me do them because my arm gets weak, and so he does the muscle for me wherever possible when he's here. Oh,
This crust smells good.
It's not set up very well. Chill.
Amanda!
What?
I'm gonna ask Tom to look at my butthole to see if there's any resemblance. Gonna tell him I learned it from Rosie. just for reference, Tom is her husband.
I hope so.
Not that I hope so. With the long night stuff, do y'all have artificial sun to boost mood and such? Great question. I think my mom stepped out of the kitchen though, so I'll ask her when she gets back. If not, I hope that I don't know if my mom takes vitamin D, but she probably should to make up for it. I don't know. I don't think my parents do directly, but I'm curious if that's a thing people do over there.
What?
Someone asked with the long night stuff, do y'all have artificial sun to boost mood and such?
No, we haven't bought one of those lamps yet, but it's very popular.
It is popular. Okay. Do you take vitamin D?
Everybody in this country takes vitamin D, yes.
Okay.
And we do too.
Cool.
But you know what's... Never mind.
Tiffany! That's my parents! I don't want to read that out loud.
So she's lucky that I don't have my glasses on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you might laugh, but I'm mortified.
Oh, well. Okay.
Dad can tell you if you want to know, Mom.
I'll live.
Okay. Also, make sure to boost your calcium if that's low. Your body has a harder time absorbing the vitamin D. I'm nauseous. I'm glad you think it's hilarious, Brando. Waka waka. Yeah, definitely try. If it's your computer, you can try closing out the browser first and relaunching before a whole reboot. It makes it go out of range, meaning high. It's really weird. What do you mean, Caitlin? Oh, hold on. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right, so we baked the shortbread crust for 20 minutes. And it looks like this.
Is it a light golden brown? I can't tell.
Yes.
Well, it'll keep cooking when you put the filling in it.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot to fluff it up.
You gotta zhuzh it. Don't use that word.
I just know y'all's kitchens smell good. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not done. Black.
I know some of you are probably thinking, why are you touching it if it's hot? I'm trying to even it out a little bit because I missed a couple spots. So, I'm fine. I feel like your mother makes good lemon meringue pie. Have you ever made lemon meringue pie?
Once.
She makes the lemon bars instead of lemon meringue pie, honestly.
It's good, but it's a lot easier to make the lemon bars.
Yeah. You don't work a lot with meringue from my memory.
No, but much to your father's dismay.
Do you think, since I already whipped it, do you think I've ran this long enough?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You just want to get it back mixed in because it'll settle.
Gotcha.
And it'll separate, and you don't want it to separate. Okay, what time is it?
So it's supposed to be really liquid and like runny, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm asking you a lot of questions.
No, you're
I've
fine.
never made this without you here.
No need.
Actually, I don't think I've ever made this before. I think you've always made it.
Yep. No need to apologize.
Okay.
All right, so it's time for me to bake the Monster Mash cookies. Now that I've got to wait for these pumpkins to set.
We need to pour this over the hot crust. I'm just using the paddle instead of like a rubber spatula to scrape it. Honestly, the only reason is to save a dish, and honestly, it's working pretty good. So, I think I got a little spillage in the corner, but that's okay. I can just soak it. Alright, so these are my lemon bars. I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes and then check them. Because it says 25 to 35 minutes. Again, the oven's at 350 Fahrenheit. Oh, I forgot to ask Levi if he likes lemon bars. I meant to ask him that when he came home. Timer 2500. Zero. Okay. Nope, could not have that in my home. Would be gone by morning. Talking about the flan or something else, Robin. I'm not a fan of flan. I know, controversial take, but it's just, I think it's a texture thing. It's not for me.
Every Mexican restaurant we've ever gone to, your father's ordered flan at. He loves it.
What's your favorite holiday dessert for you and your mama? What's your favorite holiday dessert?
I'm more of a savory person, which kind of is counterintuitive since I'm baking, but I'd rather have seconds of savory than a dessert. But
Well, if you're not that into sweets, selling them it's kind of the same concept of like I'm sorry, mom, to use this comparison in front of you, but it's the same concept of like a drug dealer that doesn't smoke weed. You're not using your own supply, you're selling it. It's I know that's a unsavory allegory, but
it's tough to find a really good cheesecake. When you find a really good cheesecake, but I would have to
Sam's
say
Club's is surprisingly good for a grocery store cheesecake. It is really good.
I would have to say strawberry shortcake is hands down. Fresh strawberries, a real biscuit, and whipped cream. Like a nice.
Do you relate that to the holidays, or is just your favorite dessert in general?
Oh, sorry, that's not a holiday. Sorry, yeah, that's just my favorite. I would have to say it's my favorite dessert. Let's see, what did my mom always make? Well, she made so much. I love, cherry pie is good. An apple pie with a crumble top too. But again, like
I'm a pecan pie. That's
like
my answer.
I just need a bite or two anymore because it's just like I
groceries
said.
are way more expensive in Norway. The price of living in Norway is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'd rather have more
it's
stuffing.
Even worse than here.
Yeah, I'd rather have more stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah.
Than the dessert, but that's me.
Peanut brittle is peanut brittle. Isn't that one of your favorite recipes from Grandy?
Yes, and I will be making that this year too. That's not a thing that here as well. It's hard to source, but I did find the raw peanuts on a website that delivers to Norway without added tax.
Dolly Talk, thank you for the super chat. Did you replace your mom's Instant Pot? No, I answered that earlier. I've answered that multiple times actually. We're waiting for Black Friday. And my mom actually earlier in the live confirmed she's not even coming back to the States for Christmas time anyway. So I'm gonna get it replaced before she comes back. So can you show us how to make the peanut brittle? I would love to learn. We could totally try to do that in a live in the future for sure.
Rose. Peanut brittle is exactly chemistry. There's no blah 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 about that, and it's very challenging to get it right.
Okay, so let me rephrase what I just said. Is that something you would be willing to do on a live stream? That's probably what I should have started with.
Yes. I learned the old-fashioned way before my mom. So we have candy thermometers. I'm not that freaking old. They had candy thermometers when my mom made it, but my mom made it old school where it's called the hard crack stage, where you have a bowl of a little cup of cold water, and then after a certain number of minutes that you've been stirring your caramel, you drizzle a little bit of the caramel in the water, and if you hear the crack, or if you can feel how hard it is, then you know it's time to add the peanuts and the is it baking soda? I think it's baking soda. But yeah, it's not something you get usually right the first time. It's a challenge to make.
Ooh, does your mom know how to make a chewy nougat?
No, my mom never made those, so no.
That sounds really good.
Okay.
Because I'll be honest, I'm not like just like the fan of the concept of peanut brittle. I'm not a fan of. Even when I was a kid, I just think it's like it just gets stuck in my teeth, and the flavor is amazing. I love the flavor, but like it's again a texture thing. I think for me,
Yeah.
but I definitely would love to learn to make peanut brittle. But now your mom's got me scared. I don't know. Don't know. Don't be scared. Everything's about trial and error.
Yeah. Just. I always buy double the ingredients for when I screw up. So.
Yep. How about chocolate bark with cashews and cherries? That sounds yummy.
Oh yes, it does.
I love crunch, but candies that are hard and sticky like that pass. Yeah. Your mom had surgery. Yeah. Did that change her palate from sweet to savory, or was that always that way? I think my mom's always been savory over sweet, right, Mom?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, pecan caramel turtles. You love those.
Yes, and I love.
And I do too.
Yeah. And pecan pie.
When I was like younger, I didn't really get the hype about the turtles, but when I got older, I was like, I'm obsessed. Pecan caramel turtles. I should look to see how to make those because that would be a fun Christmas live.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write that down. All right, let me write down. Let's do Christmas live ideas while I'm waiting. We got 18 minutes.
What?
Christmas live cooking ideas. You say the same thing, Rosie, that you don't love sweets. That's very new for me. I wouldn't say I don't dislike sweet. It's like I'm getting pickier about it, and like super sweet stuff I'm just less interested in general. But so I do want to look into what would entail making homemade pecan caramel turtles. The hard part would be the making the homemade caramel. And then I haven't made a pecan pie since we lived in the house before we moved up north. I'm not going to say what city, but we moved up north an hour, like the house before that house. So like it was literally in like somewhere between 2012 and 2014. Rosie singing Christmas carols with Christmas punch with alcohol. All right. It's my job to bully want to drag us into the living room while that bakes and show off your gifts. What? What are you talking about, Robin? I'm planning to do an unboxing. I'm waiting for a really big package. It's in transit, but it's coming from far away. Mom, I think yeah, you know what it is, so don't say what it is. I haven't told them yet. But pecan pie. I want to make sweet potato casserole. That's a must every year for me. So for like the actual meal portions, I kind of make similar things every year. But sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, those are requirements for me. Green bean casserole. Ham, that's a requirement for my brother, and low-key me too. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Gotta get, since I'm not there to make Bub's Easter rolls, you have to get the Hawaiian.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking to myself, because every year I'm like, I'm gonna try to make the rolls, and then I always end up just being like, this is too much for me to do. I'm just gonna buy some rolls. But I'm gonna write yeast rolls ?
It takes effort. It's in the Betty Crocker cookbook.
Yeah, or Hawaiian rolls. Honestly, because the Hawaiian rolls are fan-fucking-tastic, so.
Yeah.
Or Hawaiian rolls. It's going to be one or the other. We'll see what I actually do.
So, just wanted to show you, this is the Monster Mash cookie dough that I made 2 days ago. And there's like, I think 70 of them in here. And I weigh each one out on the scale, so they all cook the same.
And then they're also consistent, which is really good in terms of selling stuff. People will get the same product every time, so that's a really good thought process in general. Will you do a haul again this year with the Walmart discount? Yeah. Yeah. So if we don't find a good deal on the Instant Pot, we'll buy it then. You know, if we don't, for Black Friday, we don't find it. But Christmas crack, easy and delicious. Is that the saltines with the melted sugar? I've always wanted. Let me write that down. That's an idea. Christmas crack. I've always wanted to make it. I've never made it.
I've just wanted to try it. I've never wanted to make it.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's one of those things that my brother will really enjoy if I don't like it. Are they frozen or refrigerated? Is what frozen or refrigerated?
They're refrigerated.
Christmas crack? Oh, Christmas crack?
The cookie dough.
Oh, the cookies.
When I get my new freezer, they will be frozen because you can cook these directly from the freezer. You don't have to thaw them. So we will be. We're waiting for the Black Friday sale here to find the best price on the freezer.
What is crock-pot peanut clusters?
Don't know.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, you're referring to her cookie balls. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, these lemon bars smell gorgina. To make the caramel, isn't there a trick with condensed milk in the crock pot? Yeah, I think there is. You can put the condensed milk. I don't remember if you have to crack it open or leave it closed. I don't remember. Make sure you Google it yourself and don't just go off my words. If you're gonna try it, make sure you look up the directions on how to do it correctly. But it's you basically put it okay, Sarah. Yeah, so basically you keep the condensed milk in the can, or sweetened condensed milk. And then it cooks in the can in the water bath, and it turns it a smooth caramel color. So I don't know why that took me so long to say. Sorry. Okay, so
what's today?
melt chocolate in crock pot, then add peanuts. Not sure if corn syrup is involved. Huh. I don't know if that would be a great recipe to do on live, just because I feel like it's literally just putting one or two things in the crock pot and just waiting, So sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, yeast rolls, stuffing. I think that's everything that I really need. It would be nice to add other stuff. Oh, I do want to buy a can of cranberry sauce, just because I want to try making the Thanksgiving sandwiches, after Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. So. Buns are easy to make, especially yeast ones. Yeah, but it's just when you're making a bunch of different stuff, I just get a little overwhelmed. A can of Who hash, right, Tiffany? I love The Grinch, one of my favorite movies. I would say the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch and Polar Express are my favorite Christmas movies. I love a good Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. In Florida, or probably, I think Wawa is in other states too, but Wawa literally has a sandwich called the Gobbler that comes out seasonally. And it's got stuffing, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and cranberry sauce and turkey on it. And you can just like buy it from Wawa. I'm not cooking this year. Last year I made 300 tamales. It's too much work. Oh yeah, that's a lot of tamales. God damn.
I'm taste testing my new
Fun
recipe. My new so I put frosting on one side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells good. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want to try it so bad.
Yeah. The butter doesn't taste. The butter essence doesn't taste chemically. I taste the vanilla and yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it's got a nice shine. It's not completely set just yet, but it's set enough to taste test. And I did the black line on it just so you can see. I'm still not convinced.
Thank you. I don't know. It says my favorite word is aesthetic. Is that the word? I can't. I think that's what your username is. Thank you for what you said. I appreciate that.
Hey, darling. I'll be up for taste testing this new frosting. It's not completely set.
I'm getting tired. I'm losing steam. So, besides like actual, so because honestly, my things, what I find frustrating is I don't really like my Christmas and Thanksgiving menus are like the same, but then it's like you have them like a month apart. So maybe for Thanksgiving, I should experiment and make stuff like I've never made before and save this menu for Christmas. So my next question is, does anybody in the chat have suggestions for holiday dishes that I could experiment for that maybe I haven't normally had or made before? A quail. Huh. I don't know about a quail. I'll price check it. If it's expensive, I'm not doing it. Y'all will see me making faces half the time. Ooh, strawberry pretzel salad. Yes. I've had that before. Never made it. Love it. Strawberry pretzel salad. Abso-fucking-lutely. I do turkey for Thanksgiving and lasagna for Christmas. So interesting. This year I'm doing a pot pie for Thanksgiving. I love that idea. Quail, question mark, pot pie, question mark. Cranberry relish. I've never made it, but I really enjoyed. Oh, Teeny's mac and cheese. Someone said mac and cheese, but I've been wanting to make Teeny's mac and cheese.
What's a Teeny's?
Teeny is this girl on TikTok. Her recipe went crazy viral. It's got like a redonkulous amount of cheese. And she uses like cavatappi noodles, and it's like regarded as the best macaroni and cheese that's ever been made ever by like everyone who's tried it pretty much. So, do you eat Snicker salad? No, but I want to. So we'll do a Snicker salad. Which Snicker salad, if I remember correctly, it's like chopped up Snickers, chopped up apples, and like I think a few other things.
Can you see this, Roses?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, because I'm gonna start doing what I do when you do these Monster Mash cookies. You have to only cook them halfway through, and then you pull them out and add the cookies, kind of acting like they're coming out of the dough. Can you see that?
Can you repeat that, Mama? I'm sorry.
So you cook them halfway through, and then you pull them out and stuff cookies on the top of it, so it looks like the cookies are bursting out of into the monster. And then you put them back, and then you put the eyes on them too, and then you put them back in for another few minutes to bake. And because if you put the cookies in too soon, then they overcook. So you just put them in very end, so then they're still crunchy when you pull them out. So these cookies, the monster cookies, have Oreos and chocolate chip cookies inside of them and on top of them.
Nice. Will you be able to show a close up before you
Yep.
put them in the oven?
Yep. I just will do.
Ambrosia salad. Ugh, I've had ambrosia salad. I think I liked it. I tried a lot of that stuff out when I lived in the Midwest.
That's a very Midwest thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was too for Michigan.
Hey, Duck Army. You got a job as a nurse? Congrats. What did I have for dinner? I had basically what I had yesterday, but with leftover rotisserie chicken breasts instead of shrimp. So cilantro lime rice and guacamole with it. Chinese is tradition for Christmas Eve. Yeah, for a lot of people it is. Oh, Pingu, I'm so sorry. It's awful. Okay, so what does like cranberry relish like go well with? What's like supposed to go with?
Turkey.
Turkey? Oh, okay.
Makes turkey edible.
Yeah, I just don't want turkey.
Nope, me either.
So maybe I won't make cranberry relish because I don't know. Because like I don't even know where to get quail. So I'll look into that. I'm kind of intrigued with the idea, but making a pot pie sounds like a good idea. And we got the Snicker salad and the strawberry pretzel salad for like sweet sides. I really like the idea of trying out Teeny's mac and cheese. Does anybody else? Honey ham is going to be for Christmas. Ham is for Christmas. I'm talking about Thanksgiving. So in case you missed what I said, if like you're just getting in here, Publix turkey cranberry sub. Yeah, that is an exception.
Oh man, do I miss that?
Did Mom make the cookie? She's putting in the oven, 100% homemade. Do chicken on Thanksgiving? Well, I'm trying. So okay, what I was trying to say is I'm trying to pick stuff I've never made before. So like new things. Some of it like I've tried before, like the strawberry pretzel salad, but I've never made it. So I've never made a homemade baked macaroni and cheese because the reality is I'm probably not gonna like be in love with it. I am white trash when it comes to my macaroni and cheese preference. Just give me a box of Kraft with some Velveeta melted into it, and I'm a happy camper. Like, that's all I want. I don't want you to add salt. I don't want you to add pepper. I don't want you to add anything except maybe like a couple hot dogs on top, not chopped up, just chilling to eat with it, or some pulled barbecue pork. Other than that, I just want, like, to me, like, Kraft mac and cheese with Velveeta is like a safe food for me. Like,
and Levi doesn't. Levi doesn't like it.
He hates pasta. He loves ramen, but he hates pasta. What about a fillet of beef? Unbelievably good. Oh, I could also do steak, which I've made before, but low key, I just kind of want steak. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Puff pastry, chicken pot pie, comforting. Yeah, I feel so validated. I don't like my mac and cheese baked or topped. Yeah, I won't be adding any like breadcrumb topping or anything like that. Hell no. But I do want to try making hers because it genuinely looks good. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. But it would be nice to put in like a real effort to do that. Because my biggest thing is like a dry macaroni. Like, ugh.
Okay.
I just feel like baking it tends to just make it drier.
All right. So these are going back in the oven.
Why is it so brown? What the fuck? Oh, those are really cute, Mom. This looks almost burnt.
Yes, it does that on the top of it. So that's why you put.
Okay.
That's why you put
Powdered sugar on it.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I think it's done. I did it for the lower amount of time too. Yeah, there's no jiggle. There's no jiggle. So. Okay, so it's supposed to be this brown. My mom says. Hers are much cuter than mine. But let me put the powdered sugar on it. Oh, do I powder it while it's in the dish, or do I take it out first?
Oh, take it out first. But you want to let it sit and cool for a good 20 minutes to really yeah, you don't want to move it just yet. You want, in fact, you can find a cool place to put it. I don't know if that's possible in Florida.
Not really, no.
Where's my? Here it is.
I will go ahead. I turned the oven off, but I will go ahead and put this behind me. Funeral potatoes. Those are good, right? I don't think I've made them before. I don't remember if I've had them. I'll write it down and look into it. Funeral. Yeah, is that like with like a can of like cream or something? Cause that shit's real good. Crab cakes. Ooh. I'm just writing down ideas. This is not a final menu. I'm just writing down ideas. So I'm gonna write down crab cakes. Or maybe the salmon cakes that I made. Those are really good. Crock pot sweet potato casserole. I'd rather make it my way. And that's Christmas. So chicken breast stuffed with stuffing. I think I like my other main entree ideas more than that. That's not a bad idea at all. Mini chicken Kiev balls. What's Kiev balls? Ooh, I don't want to make corn pudding, but I do love. When I lived out in the Midwest, the same get together where like a different person made it. Like one person made the strawberry pretzel salad. Someone made a cornbread casserole, and I really liked it. And I don't like corn, but it was like kind of like a fluffy cornbread with like a layer of like very mushy like cream corn basically, but it was like semi blended a little bit, like it wasn't full like kernels of yellow corn. So cornbread casserole is actually a really good idea. Have you ever made haystacks with chocolate and coconut? No, I have not. Lobster tails are out of my tax bracket. You doing good, Mama?
I am. I'm just getting tired. I think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off so I can really focus on multitasking and getting some sleep, but getting this done. And so, because these need to cool before I can package them.
Yep.
And yeah, so it was nice hanging out with you. I have no idea how long we've been on here.
About 3.5 hours.
No way.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It's like Yeah, it's almost 2:30. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay, love you, kiddo.
Love you. So did you get everything you needed to get done?
No, that's why I'm signing.
Oh,
That's why I'm signing off so I can
got it.
multitask.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Love you, Mama.
Love you too. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I don't know what am I doing here.
It should be like a little X and then end. There you go. So that was my mama. We've got about 15 minutes before I'm going to deglove. Deglove is a wild word choice, Rosie. Remove the lemon bars from the pan, and then I'm gonna dust them with some powdered sugar, and I'm gonna have a little slicey slice. Oh wait, am I supposed to? Ah, shit! She's already off the live. Dad, can you ask her if I have to refrigerate it before I eat it? It's a lemon bar, not a woman bar. If I said woman bar, I'm sorry. I'm tired. Chicken Kiev balls, make a garlic butter balls and freeze. Mix chicken mince with spices of your choice. Wrap mince around frozen butter balls. So, okay, flour, egg, breadcrumbs, air fry or deep fry. That probably is delicious, but I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, my mom's the best. Yeah, lemon bars make more sense. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. Like, no tea, no hate. You've beaten the Mountain Dew shrimp thing into the ground. That horse has been dead for 10 years. It's like the only thing you talk about. It hit redundant yesterday. Like, not trying to be a bitch, but like, all right, we get it. No, chorizos should be the third thing on that list. Not the clocked. Make your favorite holiday dish. I'm gonna make all my favorites for Christmas. It needs to cool down before cutting it. It's best to refrigerate before eating because it will hold together better and not be a moist, gooey mess. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is probably gonna get off here in a minute then, and we will reconvene with the lemon bars tomorrow. Yeah. Because we've been live forever and I'm tired, and if I'm not gonna even eat them tonight, yeah, I'm tired, dude. I want to eat a lemon bar too, Yamino. I put in all this work and I didn't even think about that. I just assumed I was gonna try it by the end of the live, but maybe pop it in the freezer for a little bit. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It is better cold, I think. Yeah, it is. So, Rose, what's your tattoo of? It's stay true, a cat, and an always tattoo that I got before J.K. Rowling's brain got lost to mold. So, Duck Army, please, let's not. Let's not. It's a joke that was beaten into the ground too far, so it's not funny anymore. Are we gonna do any Thanksgiving specific recipes? That's the thing. I'm making a list right now. Hold on. Let me go back. So I made a list for Christmas live cooking ideas. And so I have like 3 sweet things that I'm interested in possibly trying to make this year. I haven't written down sugar cookies because it's just like, I don't know. I wish I had more people to give treats to be honest. Um, I say we change the tattoo to Applebee's. Oh Lord. Yeah. So, but for the Thanksgiving specifics, I don't like turkey, and my Christmas menu consists of my favorite holiday foods, which are sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, ham, mashed potatoes and gravy, yeast rolls or Hawaiian rolls, depending on how spicy I'm feeling, stuffing, and I'm planning to buy a can of cranberry sauce so I can make leftover, uh, like Christmas sandwiches, you know. But I love me a pie. And then I wrote down pecan pie because that's the pie I want to make if I make a pie. Because I haven't made one in like close to a decade. And then, or about a decade, honestly. And then I also wrote down Christmas crack and trying to make homemade pecan caramel like turtles, like the little candies. Ooh, Texas Roll House rolls. Oh, so Rosie isn't talking with chat. I literally have been talking with you guys this entire time since my mom got off the lab. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
What's up, bud?
might be turning on the air fryer while I get some chicken bacon.
I'm about to end the live soon. Do you like Mom's lemon bars?
Don't recall.
Okay, they'll be ready tomorrow. Oh, shit. They'll be ready tomorrow. Ooh. But I made Mom's lemon bars. I'm gonna be out of here pretty soon. And then yeah, so you need the air fryer preheated.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't plug it in. Jeez.
Yeah, but say what do you...
Listen, I'm tired. I've been live for 3.5 hours. Don't judge me.
Yep.
Welcome.
What are you making, by the way?
I made lemon bars.
Okay, so wait for tomorrow, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Levi. I want to talk to you about Thanksgiving and Christmas real quick. Can you come here?
Or who's going to be me?
So, Mom did confirm with me today. I don't know if she's told you, but there's her being here for Thanksgiving and Christmas isn't going to happen, but she's going to try to probably come soon after that just because the cost of travel is crazy. So for Christmas, I want to do the normal stuff. I want to do the green bean casserole, the ham, the mashed potatoes and gravy, the stuffing, the rolls, whether we buy Hawaiian or I make them homemade. I haven't decided. I don't want to make the same menu twice within a month. It's just, we've done that before and it's just too much. So I've written down a bunch of stuff, like random things I want to try and make. I haven't pinned down a menu. Do you have any requests of things that I didn't mention for Christmas? Or anything you'd be interested in me making or trying to make that you would want to eat?
Personally, I really have no clue.
You've no clue? Okay.
Whatever is on the plate, I shall eat.
Okay, I love that. Whatever's on the plate, you shall eat. Okay, so I'll just run it by you whenever I decide what I'm going to do. Cool. If you have any suggestions, text it to me or tell it to me, okay?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Gravy mashed potatoes I was going to do for Christmas. And that's something I could whip up in like so quick. If I want to do it for Thanksgiving, I can. I don't know Porcosaurus actually, and so I don't want to know because I like pecan pie. Levi just gave the same response I give whenever someone cooks for me. What do I want? Whatever you're cooking. It means I don't have to cook. Exactly. That is very much how he is. There are a lot of good recipes for Marry Me Chicken. I'll look into that. Well, because I'm not really interested in making it like just a chicken. I just don't wanna. Like, I could just buy a rotisserie chicken from Costco. But I'll Google Marry Me Chicken. Because if it's not just like a roasted chicken, that might be interesting. I'll see. See you, Duck Army. I'm hopping off here in a couple minutes. Like I've reached the end here because I'm gonna get out of my brother's hair so he can just do what he wants in the kitchen and doesn't have to work around me. I know, like, I help him and stuff while I'm live, you know, but I hate the hat hair. Okay, good. It doesn't look sweaty, but like that's some crazy hat hair. Ugh. I'm having a good hair day. That's why I was like, I started the live without the hat because I was like, I'm actually having a good hair day. What the spices that would be pumpkin adjacent is like cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, maybe a little ginger if you're feeling spicy. Yeah, like pumpkin pie spice flavors, basically. You're gonna do eggplant parm. Ooh, I could make homemade chicken cutlets, which I've always wanted to do. Homemade chicken cutlets are like homemade chicken parmesan. And I have chicken breasts already, so that would save me money. And I have panko breadcrumbs. I think I have everything. Homemade chicken cutlets. I just hate dealing with oil. But for the holidays? Or apple cinnamon chicken? What? Homemade chicken cutlets / chicken parm. Is turkey cutlets a thing? I have no idea, but I wouldn't want to know because I don't like turkey. Apple cinnamon buns? Bro. Chicken katsu is easy to make. Again, this is not a final menu. I'm just writing down ideas. Yeah, I hate frying things. It's just not fun. Not fun nor fresh. Texas Roadhouse is making my rolls. Hell yeah. High key. I think you can buy like the frozen unbaked rolls if you like call them directly. And I might do that because them shits are so good. And then it's like a shortcut for fresh baked rolls, you know, because it's better than Walmart. I just had a really weird like moment. I just got like really lightheaded and dizzy for a second, and like I felt really fucking wonk there. That was a lot, actually. Wow, that's crazy. And I ate dinner. I mean, I honestly that was the only real meal I've had today. Throughout the day, all I had was Greek yogurt, the big mango, the other watermelon plum, and I think I ate like a handful of tortilla chips. So. But I ate a proper meal. So. I don't know, that was weird. Are instant potatoes a bad thing to do for the holidays? No. I'm going to use instant potatoes because I have them. My mom bought a massive carton of instant mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna use them. You know what I mean? But I'm exhausted. Okay. Shit. Oh, that's trash. I don't think I want these. I'm gonna just throw them away. Oh, see, yeah, okay. Shit. Oh, God. I'm overstimulated. I need to go to bed. I fucked up, guys. It, like, leaked to a degree that I did not anticipate. Please shut up. Okay, that's really good. I'm just worried these are going to look really ugly because I'm not going to be able to get them out right. What the fuck? I feel like I'm about to cry because these are like... I should have made that longer. Mom, she told me I should have made that longer. I just don't know if I didn't understand or what, but... I'm not looking at the chat right now because I feel like I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown over something that's not worth a mental breakdown. I swear to God, if I rip this parchment paper one more time, I'm going to lose my shit. Okay. I don't know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong. It won't stop ripping. I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? I think that's good. I think this is the problem area. I have a feeling this is gonna fall apart. Because I'm trying to do it the way my mom told me, and I don't think you guys understand, like, I don't think you've been able to see. Like, I can't use them that way now. This is the problem. This is the problem. It's like it leaks through the parchment paper. What the fuck? Okay. Nah, fuck it. They're staying in. I've reached overly tired and it's making me pissy and bitchy. So I'm about to hop off because I don't like it when y'all see me like, I don't want y'all to see me like this. I don't like taking out my frustrations and angers around other people, and I've hit my wall and I gotta go. I'm okay. I'm just gonna leave it in like this and cut it in the pan, cover it with aluminum foil, and I will deal with the pan after the fact. Because I will just cut it and it'll help me take it out bisect by squares, you know. The fact that the parchment paper's there, but instead of trying to do it the way my mom does it, I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna go so my brother can make his food. I hope y'all have a great night. Sorry that my mood at the end got a little fucky. I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna go sleep and I'll feel better. Bye, everybody.